the body melts. I told you, first one there is trans. I knew it was gonna be Miss Tress.
Woo, I did it. I can
What did
finally
I say?
smell.
I said
You did say
first one
it.
there is trans.
Because I'm good at what I do.
Love it.
Hey, Phoenix.
I think I have like all your accounts followed now.
The what?
I think I have like all your accounts followed now.
Because you're in love with me.
No, not really. You're
You
more
like
like a
my new
sister.
PFP? I have my pride flag in the background.
Huh?
I said, "Do you like my new PFP? I have my
Oh
pride flag in the
God, this is
background."
why they think I'm a TRA pose with that fucking bullshit. What's the flag for? Is it trans or
It's the asexual flag.
oh
Hi,
brother?
Coco.
Hey, liberated.
Um, what do you call it? I was just scrolling and
Mm-hmm.
You saw me and had to come in. Actually, I don't
uh
even know liberated.
what?
Oh,
Nothing. I was just nothing. I'm just being silly.
Well, let me ask you a question, Rose. Since you
Wait,
oh.
can
seem to
I
be the
finish what
main
I was
Liberated. Literally
person.
saying?
talking.
Like Jesus
what
Christ.
what happened,
Okay.
liberated?
So I was scrolling and someone who has like a feather as their profile, like emote is live and Atlantic was talking shit about you and Titans on the panel and Ash 23 and uh what do you call it? Atlantic was like, "Oh yeah, she got mad at Kinder because he's talking shit about her atrocious lip liner."
Mm-hmm.
Or Bob or something like that. Um, so yeah, she's oh yeah, and she's mad at Bob. Or no, she's just mad because she likes Martha, and Kinder was talking shit about Martha or something like that, and she likes Martha, and blah 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 blah. And then someone in the comments was like, "Imagine defending someone that hates you," meaning imagine defending Martha because she hates trans people.
Yeah, I
So
can't
Oh
imagine that.
Lord.
Yeah, no,
Well,
hilariously enough,
Atlantic, someone's Dominican uncle, so I'm not like too worried about like what the fuck they got going on over there.
Kindred blocked me saying that I was transphobic.
Oh
Oh,
gosh, why would he think that?
I don't know.
because he's
Wow.
based in reality.
Yeah.
Anybody who has like common sense is a transphobe.
Oh yeah, I thought you
No,
said Kinder was based in reality.
No, fuck no.
no.
Girl,
Kindred said
potato
because
sack
I
is
wouldn't.
gonna get it.
No, Kindred said because I wouldn't, because I told him I was a straight man and I date women and trans women because trans women are women. But because I wouldn't date a non-binary person, that makes me transphobic. Because I said I only want women. I
I
don't
thought you
date.
had to be trans to be transphobic.
I don't fucking know, man. I really don't.
Like I thought like it would actually be like transphobic if the person was actually trans. Non-binary isn't trans, so how is that transphobic?
I I don't know. It's just like bisexual and pansexual, right? They claim that bisexual means that you like 100% of a male or 100% of a female and no in between. So therefore,
Who
technically,
claims that?
bisexual people are transphobic.
Who claims that? I've never heard that. I've never heard that definition of bi.
Because like I'll join in and say bisexual and pansexual are the same
Bye,
thing.
Lib.
And they'll get all upset. All the pansexuals will get upset and say, "No, no, it's different." And that's their argument is that
No, I
a
mean it's different because
bisexual.
bisexual people are into like two or more genders, and pansexual people gender doesn't matter.
Right, but if you're into all the genders, then gender
It
doesn't
doesn't mean
matter.
you're into. It doesn't mean you're into all the genders.
What you guys
Bisexual?
wanna?
You can be into
Bisexual means
non-binary
you're into
people,
all the
and
genders.
you can be into
Oh,
women
fuck,
and non-binary
gross.
people.
Not you making non-binary; it's third gender.
Yeah.
We're screwed. Okay, well, let's answer the prompts. Let's go one by one and answer the prompts so we can get like people coming up and stuff.
Should Pride get an entire month? Yes, absolutely. Actually, like I'm happy that we have multiple Pride months. Like you can follow them around the country. Yes, happy Pride Month. Fuck yeah. Should we celebrate Pride? Fuck yeah. What is a kid-friendly Pride? I think a kid-friendly Pride would be something that is, designed for families, something that doesn't really like focus on like sexual things. I think just showing like diversity and inclusion and different parts of the rainbow and civil discourse. I doubt it.
You know, pretty soon. Oh fuck. Um, haven't come up. Phoenix, did you want to go? Brittany, do you want to go? I don't know.
Give
You're
me
on
one
mute.
second.
Sorry.
I'm just brushing my teeth. I'll be right back. Hold on.
Oh, okay, no, Brittany, you can
Sorry.
go, babe.
What does pride mean to you? Being proud of myself. Um, should pride get an entire month? No. No. I think people can do as they wish, but
Mm,
Sure.
it's
I
everyone's.
have a
It's
I
everyone's
have a
choice, I
question.
guess.
I have a question.
You can fucking
please
wait.
shoot.
Should we
Go ahead.
celebrate pride?
I was talking to you, Brittany.
Like I said, everyone's. God, what do
Uh,
you want? I'm not even finished here. What do you want?
we're doing introductions right now, Deathless.
What do you
Sure.
want?
I wanted to ask you,
Yeah.
why would a world government, which is commandeered by PDFs,
Oh
be so
God.
interested in financing LGBT?
I
Okay,
have no idea
we
because
can get to
they're
you in a
also messed
second.
up. My lord.
Yeah, we'll get to you in a second.
Yeah, I don't know what
Okay.
government you're thinking about.
What, were you living
Uh,
under a rock in the last 6 months?
Okay, well we're doing introductions right now, so you can ask that question once we open up panel, okay? Okay, ready? Are you done with yours?
I don't. But should we celebrate Pride? I don't know. Do what you want. What is a kids friendly Pride? No, Pride is kids friendly.
Okay,
Now I'm done.
Phoenix, did you want to go, sweetheart?
Yes. Are we doing ages too? I don't know.
Oh no, you don't. Everybody, I know everyone's age other
Oh,
than
okay,
Deathless.
perfect. So, no to the first one. Does Pride mean to? I mean, no. Should Pride get an entire month? No. What have they really done? Truthfully, nothing.
Oh,
Yep. Oh, that's my opinion. Should
I'm
we
just joking.
celebrate Pride? No. And if you want to, sure, for like a day, maybe a weekend. There is no such thing as a kid-friendly Pride just because your guys' goals is to push the boundaries. So of course, if kids are there, somebody is definitely not going to follow the rules. So no. And I'm
Okay, and
done.
trans. Beautiful.
Oh, let's see here. What does pride mean to you? Debauchery and bitching. Should pride get an entire month? Yeah, sure, why not? I mean, they want it, they can have it. I don't care. Happy Pride Month? Yeah, happy Pride Month. Should we celebrate Pride? I don't think we really need to, but hey, like, whatever makes people happy, happy, right? What's a kid-friendly Pride? Just dressing like normal adults in society instead of wearing fetish stuff and debauchery and or being fully naked around 10-year-olds. Like, if you think it's socially acceptable to do that during a pride event, but you can't do it any time outside of a pride event without getting arrested, then you shouldn't be allowed to do it at a pride event. Anything else? Did I miss anything?
Fine. Red Rose, did you want to go? Did you go?
I already went.
Mistress, did you want to go?
Sure. What does Pride mean to me? I see it as a time for our community to come together, to remember like why we're a community, and hopefully organize a little because we're getting a little disorganized. Should Pride get an entire month? Yeah, we need to get absolutely we need to get it together. Happy Pride Month, absolutely. Should we celebrate Pride? Yes. A kid-friendly pride would be a pride organized around like love is love or something like that. Nothing sexual, appropriate attire, all that stuff, and it would be more like a festival really than a pride event, honestly. And another reason why pride should continue to happen is because LGBT people make or LGBT plus people make the world interesting because you're going to see the whole vibe tank whenever this cis straight male talks in like 2 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Answer the last question, Chris. Civil discourse.
Oh, that's a question?
No, I just.
Oh.
I think it is.
Got him, Red Rose.
I gotta download my Venmo. Amari?
You know.
Oh yeah, could you download your Venmo really quick, please?
Amari goes there.
You're gonna make a fortune this morning.
It can happen, but not with everybody.
The Stonewall riots, should we get an entire... Yeah. Should we celebrate? Absolutely. What's kid-friendly? I guess something... Rated E for everyone.
Okay. Deathless, can I just get your age and thoughts on the prompts?
Sure, 46. I think a kid-friendly Pride Month would be no Pride Month, and I think that adult males adult males more
Skip
particularly,
the first
especially
three questions.
Sure. What does pride mean to you? Well, pride means a sin. Number two is, should pride get a month? No, sin should not get an entire month to celebrate.
Coco, download that Venmo.
Number three is that, should we celebrate pride? Well, unless you actually want to celebrate the sin of Lucifer, sure, you should.
Oh.
What's a kid-friendly pride? A kid-friendly pride would be no pride whatsoever, and men and women around this nation reserving their Second Amendment rights to start aiming them at anyone that wants to talk to their kids about sex and sexuality.
Oh my God!
Is you a Christian?
Coco,
I don't know.
Y'all the main ones that play with children, fool.
Oh my God!
Coco,
I don't
owe
know
you
what
$50.
that was about. I don't know what that was about, but I am 21. My birthday is actually today, so woohoo, yay me!
Happy birthday!
Yeah, happy birthday!
Happy birthday, Gumbo.
Thank you, everyone. For
Wait, how old
I
are
don't know
you,
what type
Gumbo?
of beat. Huh?
How old did you say you were?
21.
Oh, okay. Happy birthday.
Thank you. Thank you. But no, I'm just trying to recover for what he was trying to say. Like Jesus Christ. Anyways, should Pride Month be an entire month? Honestly, in my personal opinion, and please don't attack me for this, but I personally think that we should probably get a week just until we could kind of figure out like why we would need more time. And I say a week only because it's like these companies, they make so much money off of us, and they like are not even afraid to even try to hide the fact that like they're just only using us. And honestly, like these companies are just so in bad faith. I don't want our community to then be associated with these terrible companies because of they're using our movement as a way to like profit off of us. So that's why I only say that. But obviously we should celebrate Pride Month, obviously, duh. And a kid-friendly Pride Month, honestly, I feel like, just get the kiddos like cupcakes, let them run around in a kid-friendly playground. The adults after the fact, so like if they have like a babysitter, babysit the kids, they can drink, or do what they have you. And then after that, boom, chill. If anyone has any pushback, you guys can go ahead.
Okay.
Yeah, I think well, I do agree with like the companies like making money because a gay male couple has disposable income and they have a lot of money to spend versus like lesbian couples. So I mean that's kind of the reason why we call it gay Pride Month, not like lesbian Pride Month.
Exactly. Like I don't like the fact that like these horrible companies that already have like bad associations to them are trying to use us as a way to like all of a sudden like get
no. Sign up for AT&T. You better sign up for AT&T Fiber at your local Pride event or you're a bigot.
Well, I guess I'm a bigot because I'm not doing that.
But then the moment they come under fire for being LGBT plus inclusive, they're going to take all those flags down.
Well, I
Oh,
mean,
absolutely.
a good example is just go
Exactly.
look on X, right?
They're
Like
in
they
it for the
changed
money.
their profile pictures to like a pride flag, but go look up their Arab accounts. They don't do that. It's only
Of
for the
course,
Western
are you
accounts.
for real? Of course they're not gonna. Come on,
Yeah,
you
exactly.
can't
Because they don't give
serious.
it. Yeah, because they truly
They're
don't
not
care
gonna.
about the
Yeah, cool.
care
Guess
about it.
what? That actually unalive anyone
I mean, companies
in,
can
in
dictate
that
societal
country.
culture. You know that, right? You know the whole reason why we have what we have is because of big business and private equity firms, right? The Blackstone memorandum for gayness is the reason why we have these debates that we're having today. Because Blackstone came out with a thing say with a memorandum saying that in order for them to buy stocks in a company, they have to be essentially a certain percentage gay. That's why we started seeing like the LGBT pride
What?
sections at Target. That's why we started seeing like the change in bathroom policies of use whatever bathroom you identify with, because companies were pushing LGBT narrative so they could meet the quota, so Blackstone and would buy them and buy up tons of their stock, and the evaluation goes higher because they're buying up a bunch of stock value goes up, a lot of people make a lot of money. So yes, no, like this is a push. Another good example of
Wait,
this, credit card companies.
is that true? Can you
Yes.
can you send
I
me
would like to see some sort of evidence
document
of that.
Yeah, I'll.
about
I
that?
don't have it on this phone, but I'll pull it up. But yeah, no, it's Blackstone.
I know
I
who
did a
Blackstone
whole.
is. I know.
I
I
did a whole
definitely know who
college.
Blackstone is.
When I was in college, I did a whole report on this on the because we were doing the whole bathroom and changing rooms.
Yeah, look, I know who Blackstone is. I know of the company. It's just hearing this, I'm just a little bit like, huh? I'm not surprised, but I like to actually see documents about it because you
You
can't
can
just
go and
take
find that though.
anything that anyone says.
Yeah, so you can go and look it up. You know how to research?
Yeah, I'm doing that
I
now, and I'm
can.
not finding anything that says anything of what you're talking about. And I'm really good at finding shit online.
We have a new panelist. I don't know if they want to give their age
Yeah,
since that's on the
Hey, Crash
top.
Out.
Hey,
Oh
Crash Out, can you
shit.
get your age for TikTok purposes? Crash Out, are you there? Crash Out.
Hello, Crash
Yeah,
Out. Your
it's
age?
not Pride Month. It's not Pride Month. It's Men's Mental Health Month.
Wait,
So
before you
It is
begin, can we
what?
get your age first?
Yeah.
I'm 22 and it's not Pride Month. It's Men's Mental Health Month. So respect Men's Mental Health Month. It's not Pride Month.
That's okay. Okay.
It can be
Okay.
It's
both,
not.
bro.
No, it's not Pride about what?
About
Pride
the
about what?
Stonewall riots, bro. History.
Yeah.
Pride about what?
I just said it. Stonewall
America?
riots, bro. Stonewall
Pride
riots,
about
bro.
America? Pride
Stonewall
about what?
riots.
No, whatever. Whatever.
Why?
Pride about what?
It's history.
America?
We've been being
No,
Melly.
it's not.
Yeah, it is. It's Stonewall riots. That's why it
No, it's not.
exists. I mean, yeah, it is.
What else Stonewall riot?
Okay, Crash
Stonewall.
Out, can we
When you
like
start
chill
Stonewall.
just a little bit? Like, Amari's talking to
No,
you
it's not Pride
respectfully. You
Month.
need to like chill.
Yeah, you don't even know
It is not.
you don't even know what it is. It's not even Men's Mental Health Month. It's Men's Health
Yes.
Month. It's
No.
Men's
What?
Health Month,
No,
jackass.
like I get it, but like,
Mental health month. It's mental health month, and you got to respect men's
Dude, what do
mental
you
health.
have in your mouth,
Everyday men,
bro?
everyday men are unaliving themselves.
He's
Everyday men, everyday we live men.
Oh, we're so lucky.
Yeah,
Respect
the
men's
male
men.
loneliness. Oh no.
The male loneliness epidemic is not strong
Oh
enough.
no.
Well, I could get you banned so easy right now. You want me to get you banned? I
what's
can
wrong,
get you
Crash Out?
banned.
Crash out.
Oh,
I
are
don't
you
think I
okay,
could
Crash Out?
personally
I
feel
can.
comfortable debating Crash Out.
I don't
I
think you can get
think he
anybody
has
banned
something
because no
going
one
on,
can
guys.
understand you. You could probably say a slur and no one can understand it.
Right, you could slur out all day and
There you
like
go.
no one's gonna know what you're saying. Where did he go?
I don't know.
Kicked him by the
I
lady.
think there's a reason that he was bringing up men's mental health more.
Rose, so the memorandum you want to look up is the
I agree,
Corporate
Brady.
Inequality Index, by the way.
Corporate Inequality Index?
Yes. So what that does is you use that to compare with a company and see how much inequality there is to that company. Like Hobby Lobby, for example, being very Christian. So they
Yeah,
are
I thought you
rated
said this
more
was
low.
something to do with Blackstone.
Yes.
No, this
So
is
they
an
use that.
HRC campaign.
Oh my God. Blackstone uses that to push for their investments. So if you're high on that index, then they're more likely to buy your stocks because there's less lawsuits, less litigation, less issues. They push for LGBT in the big businesses, and big businesses within themselves push it. That way they will be more selective for private equity firms. I think I have the Blackstone memorandum somewhere on like one of my older hard drives, like the actual memo that was released on their corporate side.
That's how it all works. I know that. It's just more about like having the documentation, but I know that's how it all works. Like a lot of the companies, they're just like names that are still owned
Well,
by the same company.
Well, no, because like back during 2014, 2015, like when all this stuff started popping off and people wanted to show support for the LGBT community, they found that companies that openly supported the LGBT community saw an increase in revenue. More people shopped at those businesses. So at the end of the day, if being LGBT makes you money, why would a corporation that their whole shtick is to make money would not encourage LGBT if it's making more money?
Yeah.
That's not the point. Wait, that was not the point of like why I mentioned why we should only have Pride Month for a week. I had mentioned that I don't want like our community to be associated with these companies. I understand that like they're gonna like do what they can to make money. Duh, that's given. But however, so it doesn't also negate the fact that like our community can choose to like what we associate ourselves with and what we don't. I also don't want that
Well,
for us.
no, I mean the pride events in themselves are very hyper marketed. I mean, it's a lot different. Like even like 10 years ago, where you would go to a pride event, there would be some companies there trying to sell you shit, but now it's like that's like half the venue. At like the pride events is just companies trying to get you to sign up and buy shit, or trying to sell their services, right? Like, oh, you want full laser body hair removal? Oh, well, we'll give you a discount for that. You sign up here. Oh, like we even see like, at least the ones that I've been to, I've even seen like actual doctor's office, plastic surgeons, trying to sell FFS and other types of gender affirming surgeries to individuals at a pride event.
Sell it or let them know that it's available.
Well, if you sign up while you're there, you get a discount. So instead of say like $10,000 for a new set of titties, like you'll get like 30% off.
Yeah, I think that's fucking genius. Like, why wouldn't you do that?
Well, it's capitalism, and I respect it on the capitalism part,
Something that we're
but
gonna get done anyway. Why wouldn't we want 30% off? I would have loved 30% off my Beverly Hill Yitties.
Yeah,
It's hard for
absolutely.
the doctors and the surgeons to actually go find where the queer people are, because a lot of times it's hard for people to go find doctors. So it makes it easier.
And I'd love the chance to meet, meet my surgeon in an environment outside of, the
well, the
the
surgeons
office.
aren't
Do
there.
we
It's
ever
usually
get?
like no, it's usually
Jill
employees
isn't going to be
representing
there.
the office.
Oh,
It'll be the
okay.
And
receptionist.
it's just a form of marketing. That's all it is. It's no different than them posting stuff on like Grinder or something, like in the ad section. That's all they're doing. They're marketing. That's marketing 101.
Well, I think that type of marketing is pretty cool.
Well, it's just marketing towards
But
you,
they say
so
that you
you're
get
happy
like a
about it.
certain discount, but they've already put the prices up. So then once it's discounted down, it's not actually that much cheaper.
Exactly. Brittany knows how to play the ball.
I know about businesses and how they work. But I'm not stupid.
But yeah, I mean that's all Pride events are now. It's just like corporations and businesses trying to sell you shit.
Oh, we lost a rose. Darn.
But yeah, I mean another good
Who
example of
has
this is
birdies?
credit card
They sound really
processors,
cute.
right? For the longest time, they dictated what you could and couldn't do because if it went against their policies, they wouldn't process your transactions. That's why like adult-oriented businesses have trouble finding credit card companies to process their transactions because it goes against their motto. I mean, PayPal was notorious if even if you weren't using your PayPal account for adult content, if you worked in adult content, PayPal would cancel your account.
Yeah, no,
I know.
I've been following some of that. Like I know Steam is currently having some issues, was recently having some issues with credit card companies not wanting to process payments because some of the games that Steam was including on their platform.
Exactly. So these credit
It
card companies are
was
dictating
the same
how
with
we live our
like
lives. Major
what's
corporations
that? Is it
dictate societal
Taylor?
culture. Yeah,
Taylor, Jade Blue, something like that. She recently got banned off like Airbnb. She said she wasn't using it for like actual like services, like it was when she was going away with her family, but she got banned off that.
yeah, exactly.
But
So, when we as a society heavily rely off of businesses, right? And a business wants to push their own agendas, we're forced into those beliefs. Now, whether it be like from the anti-trans side or
Hail
more
Hitler! Fuck those
conservative
retarded
side,
tranny Jews! Hail Hitler! Woo!
Wait. Oh. Oh.
but it also goes on the flip side of like
people are
LGBT
so
narrative.
messed up. Go away, people like that. I don't have the energy. But continue on.
But yeah, no, like again, I've given examples of both sides where they push their values and ideology and we're forced along with it. I mean, the only reason why Betamax lost out to VHS back in the day was because Betamax wouldn't put adult content on, they wouldn't license out to put adult content on Betamax tapes. VHS did. So guess what? Everybody bought VHS players, not Betamax players.
I didn't know that. That's
It makes
interesting.
sense. Capitalism. It's just
Yeah.
capitalism. It makes complete sense. If you know anything about like the sort of
The
business side
job,
or
so
that kind of
my
thing.
my official title is Chief Information Officer for a private equity firm, and the private equity firm that I used to work for, we also owned a shit ton of adult-oriented businesses, and I was part of that department overseeing the adult-oriented businesses. So I know like all the history to this shit. I've been doing it for the last 8
Oh,
years.
oh, that would be a wild space to work in, Jeeves.
I mean, I didn't wasn't like
I,
at the stores till like the last couple of years because I swapped from a CIO role to a more of a regional manager. So I had the entire Southeast, and I was responsible for all the assets that the company owned in the Southeast. So yeah, you got to learn like a lot of rules. There's a lot of laws, a lot of rules. And
yeah.
if I fuck up and lose a business, I'm responsible for that business. So I could owe the company millions of dollars.
Wait, so that actually make you responsible?
Yeah, I was responsible. I ran the entire Southeast from Florida all the way up to North Carolina, all the way to Texas. I
I
ran
get like
all of
having
those.
like I get like having like people like in charge, like you've got your managers, you've got your seniors, all of that. But like what they'd actually like hold you responsible if like you lost
Yes,
a client or
yes,
something.
yes.
That
So if I lost
we
the
couldn't.
property due to
That wouldn't stand in
negligence, I
Australia.
would be responsible
Australian
for it.
law would not. Australian law wouldn't.
Well, no,
You
it's
can't
it's
do that
just
here.
like say they give me a company car, right? And I'm drinking and driving and being reckless and I destroy the company car, right? I'm responsible for that. Because of my negligence, I destroyed company property. I'm responsible to pay back the company, you know, for the
There's a difference
damages.
between wrecking a car and like losing clients. Like people might just leave because they found a better fucking price
No, I'm
somewhere
not talking
else.
about no. I'm not talking about losing clients. We had businesses. I was in charge of adult businesses, strip clubs, adult movie theaters, some apartment complexes, but we really those are more up north, but they're like, you're already like I said, I've managed everything from Florida all the way up to North Carolina, all the way across to Texas, Tennessee, Kentucky, Alabama, Georgia, Mississippi, Louisiana, Arkansas. That was all my territory that I was
Hey
responsible
guys.
for.
Oh, I can't even see your name. It's Riri, Riri.
Yes, hi.
Oh, hi Riri. Just your age for TikTok
Yes, 21.
and your opinion on the vote.
Yeah, sure. Just give me 2 seconds while I put my phone up so I can see it.
Oh dear Lord, I'm so lucky. Wow. I was already on their page. So
One word, pancake,
anyway,
please.
that was
We know they're
quite.
flat.
I didn't consent to that, so like here in Australia, that would be considered sexual assault. So just so you know, if I want to have you charged, I could down here in Oz. Please don't do that again. I've
He
been,
didn't necessarily show anything, so you couldn't really charge her.
Yeah, it was just
yeah,
cleavage. Like, what are we
still,
saying? Cleavage is now
It'd be shit.
SA?
You're right.
Good morning, Ahndi.
I've just had a day and a bit. I had like a
Andy,
dude just earlier or yesterday like pull out their cockadoodle doo and they were like swinging it around in like they were helicoptering their cockadoodle doo. So it's
Andy, is
been a
your aunt
moment.
flowing town, or are you going to be humble?
Do what?
Does your aunt flow in town? Are you going to crash out, or are you going to be humble?
I don't know what you're talking about.
I just need to know what kind of energy I need to be matching with you on the panel.
Um, no energy to match with me at all.
How you doing, Auntie?
Do what?
How you doing?
Oh, it's been a crazy fucking couple of days, but I'm doing okay.
I'll agree. I don't know what's even happening on TikTok at the moment. There's
I
been
don't know.
some messed
Something's
up
in that
shit.
digital water. It's making everybody crazy.
Have you ever seen me like just like completely just like start yelling at everyone?
No, no, it was kind of funny though.
I've been yelling at
I
everyone.
heard. I've been lurking. I've been lurking. I've been watching.
Oh, I think I reached a point.
Coco, you there?
I'm not sure. I heard birds before.
Well, that's me. I'm sitting outside.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah, I like to enjoy the weather, and I feed all the local birds and squirrels in my front yard. So,
Hmm.
like here, like I'll show you. Hold on. So mind the mess. I do have to do some yard work, but yeah, it's just a little. Yeah, they just come right up to the front, eat,
Aw,
chill.
they're cute. What?
Yeah, there's a pair of cardinals that are real friendly. They literally will come up to my feet. I'll feed them. But gotta enjoy the morning
That's
before
awesome.
before it starts to feel like Satan's asshole out here.
Why does it? Oh, is it hot there? Oh, it's fucking freezing
Yeah, it
here.
gets hot
It's
during the
bad.
day. Yeah, as soon as the sun comes up, it's fucking hot.
Like all the time, or
Well, I mean,
as in
it's
summer
during
at
the
the minute?
summer. I mean, it's Texas.
Oh yeah, you'd be hot all the time then. See, I'm in like Victoria. It's fucking cold down here. Freezing.
Yeah, see, like I used to live in the desert, and so like at night you get down to like 40 degrees, but then the day you get 110 in
Eh,
freedom units.
yeah, that's a no from me. Actually, I'd probably rather that though. Fuck it. Andy, did you
Yeah,
want to
see, like
answer the
out there,
prompt?
it's normal to like do yard work at
Oh, I
night.
didn't even read the prompt. Should Pride get an entire month? No, I think a weekend suffices. An entire month is so excessive. Oh, what does Pride mean to you? It's a riot. It's an objection to the way that society um, others, maligns, stigmatizes different sexualities. I don't even think that this is necessarily for like trans people. This is mainly for like LGBT people, maybe asexual people. This is about sexuality and the way that society is like so like turns alternative sexualities into taboos. So it's a riot. It's an objection of that, in my opinion. Should we celebrate Pride? Absolutely. What's a kid-friendly Pride? There's no such thing, in my opinion.
Thank
Again, because
goodness.
this is a riot about sexuality, and children don't have sexuality. So I don't think that it's for kids. This isn't for kids. This is for adults.
Yep,
Well,
I,
holy
I
crap,
like
I
that
agree with
answer.
Ahndi for once.
Right?
Please, we've agreed a lot of times.
I don't know, but
Yeah.
this is very clear to me because it's early morning. You know, those late night ones are not as much. They turn into a fuzz after a while.
Right. After we've had
Late
the
night for
coffee and the
me.
day full of bullshit, things get a little tense.
It's late night for me. I was crashing out earlier. Now I'm just like ready for bed.
You know, like I see where Andy is coming from with the it is not supposed to be a kid friendly event. It's based on a riot. I have seen pride events that were family friendly, but it's what it's all about. I get that it's not really supposed to be.
Yeah, I mean, I've seen events that were so mild that I wouldn't feel weird if I saw a kid there. Like, they're just like, essentially, they're like a little fair. Like, my town is tiny. The Pride thing here is a couple of stalls with a couple of really old QUEERs walking around. Nobody's in chaps, assless chaps. Nobody's in nipple tassels or whatever. Like, I don't think that my little town Pride is gonna be like dangerous to kids. But then you go to somewhere like San Francisco or LA, and that shit is not kid friendly. Like, that shit's crazy.
I'm gonna
Not in
download the
Florida
live
either.
after
It's
this.
not kid friendly. They'll walk around
Yeah,
completely
agreed.
naked.
Yeah, I got
I was.
Coco, you there? I got a question for you real quick. I saw you posting on your other things. I know you're there somewhere.
I
Way to call her out.
I've got to download a live from like last night, early morning, and like it was messed up. Like if anyone follows Legendary or is friends with Legendary, wait until I download and post the live because Do Not Faster, I think it was, came up and they were speaking about like uh floats that they had, and one of them was like I've forgotten the name, but it was like a lesbian float, and there was a couple floats, and at the back of like the floats, they had like fully naked women that were showering and
Yeah.
doing explicit acts with each other.
What is prideful about that? Like, how are you opposing society's perception of your? Well, okay, you know what? I talked myself into.
Well, yeah, I mean, you got like a float like that has at least like 30 people involved, and you think like one person would just take a step back, but maybe we shouldn't be doing this.
Yeah, but psychosis like clusters. People turn into hysterical mobs. Like, that
but no,
happens.
like I don't know. Maybe you guys can help me.
2
How do
sec. I
you?
One
just need
How
second,
do
you
to
you?
guys.
get Ocal. I need to get Ocal introduced. Ocal, your
Very
age and then opinion on the prompt.
I thought it was 0.
It is zero count. She can't read. She's dyslexic. Anyways.
Came in hot.
Oh
Too
no,
early
I'm
for that.
actually AUDHD. So,
Same.
but cool. Like, go on. It's
So
fine.
I'm
Wait. Can you stop talking over me? As a white woman, you should respect black women. What is this?
bitch. I'm
But
Asian.
yeah.
Oh man.
Oh man, somebody pissed in your Cheerios this morning. Can you just answer the prompt, please?
Oh, does someone live
Yes,
in a
so she
trash can?
trans.
Like, shit.
I mean, I had to clock the misogynoir, but like, what does pride mean to you? Like, just being prideful. Should pride get an entire month? Yes. Should we celebrate pride? I mean, yes. What's a kid? Bitch, it's not for kids. Well, just keep your kids at home. What the hell? And I've been to multiple, and they don't show like naked people. Like, it's only for like 2 seconds, and it's done. Well, I live in Toronto, Canada. So I don't know how it is in the United States.
Look, I'm going to agree. Yeah, it's not for kids. So at least, like, again, I agree with you on that. 100%.
The sort of thing that people go like, oh, like, they're doing like nasty, disgusting stuff. It doesn't happen. Like, the most, bizarre thing that I saw was like a naked guy, and it was only for like 2 seconds.
No, see, here in Florida Key West, they walk around naked throughout the whole pride. So it's definitely not kid friendly,
I've
and it
seen
is something to go to the extreme.
I have seen like gay guys walk around these big prides in literal jocks. Like just jocks, nothing else. I'm like, what the fuck?
Okay, so what not, no, do not pastor or whatever that they were saying, like, about these, like, floats that had, like, people showering, lesbian float. And then there was also, like, dudes that had their full cock-a-doodle-doo on show with cock-a-doodle-doo rings.
Oh God.
Yeah, and a Legendary turned around and said to me and others, well, you need to parent better. If you don't want, like, you children to see these sorts of things, you should stay home. I was
Well, I
like,
mean, that is true. Like, you should parent your kids better. Do not take them to pride events where people are going to do crazy shit.
oh, no. I said that
But also,
that
where are these
you
prides where we get a free strip show?
LA, this is where I saw it. I went to Pride in LA 1 year, and that shit was insane. That was crazy. I had never been to a Pride event like that, but there were can I say? Yeah, there were Smex acts being performed in public. I was like, wow, okay.
Yeah, unfortunately, that's the
And I
reality.
have no children, so I will book a flight.
But see, the other thing is that you guys have to understand, like, all right, for me here in Florida, it's not only in the Keys, right? People throw their own little pride things in different areas, and it's kind of hard to be like, oh, parent your kid when I don't know where every single pride parade or event is going to happen. So it's kind of hard to be like, oh yeah, so I'm going to keep my kid in the house all month. Like, that's unfair. When, like, you get what I'm saying? Like, we have crap to do too. Like, she has shit she needs to do. She has a job she has to go to. Like, I don't see how it's
I'm gonna download the live and you will see that's not. I said that these people are, like, walking through, like, playgrounds and parks where there's just parents and kids, not.
right. Like, that's what I'm
This
trying
is
to say. It's like
before
they
the
take Pride
parade and they're
Month
just
and
walking
they
through
run with
there.
it, and it's like, oh, I'll do it wherever I
Yeah.
want. It doesn't have to be a parade. It doesn't have to be in a specific localized area so that people can be aware. And if they don't want to be there, they can avoid it completely. This is a situation of wherever I feel like it, it's my month. Let me do what I want, and it's kind of unfair to the rest of us that don't want to see that our children shouldn't have to be exposed to.
Look, I'm fine if people want to celebrate, but please just celebrate, like, in, like, certain spaces, maybe like warehouse
Indoors.
indoors, like, just yeah, away away from
I'm an
away from
indoor type
children's
of
parks and
queen. I would not
playground.
be mad about that.
Please, just stay out of the playgrounds and parks. Like, seriously, do what you want. Like, if that's what you want to do it. But like, please just don't do it.
Yeah,
In
no,
front of
like
kids.
off topic question here. How do you get a background like Coco has without showing your camera?
Without being on camera?
Yeah.
Flip your camera around so that it's facing away from you, and then use the effects tab and the green screen, and then just put the picture up and leave as long as you leave your phone like alone and you're not moving it a lot, it won't like the camera won't clip or whatever. It'll just keep the image.
Oh, okay. I thought there was like if there was just one that did.
Froggy, can straight people attend Pride?
Well, yeah. I mean, I
don't
consider
think
myself straight. I
straight
cracked
people
open a
don't
femboy
exist.
last night.
So it's
for
kind of a
Pride.
weird question because there's no such thing as a straight person.
Well, no, I'm straight. I mean, I have relationships
straight,
with
you're
women,
repressed.
sex with men.
I mean, it's a pretty strange question to ask by a frog though, because we've already made the frogs gay.
Exactly. There's no such thing as a straight person anymore. I'm sorry. What are we talking about?
I don't know. I think Froggy wants to attend Pride because of the
I think the gay frog.
Yeah,
no,
in all
I think the gay
seriousness, of
frog
course.
just doesn't want straight people around. I think it's like one of those people. Like I know like a few people that are like that are gay and they claim that straight people.
Let me put it to you
victim
this
mentality.
way, Froggy. How are we going to convert them if they don't come to Pride and witness all of the homosexuality? You want them to stay straight? No, bring them to Pride. Bring your straight friends to Pride. Show them the other side.
Oh, Lordy, at least you didn't say bring the kids because that's
don't bring the kids. Leave the kids with the babysitter. And bring your straight friends. Bring your straight friends, please.
They have like a comment that I screenshotted where they're like, yeah, kids should come, bring your kids, or let us take them. And I was just like, what the action? Okay.
My black and orange flag. Wait. Which flag is the black and orange one?
I don't know. What is that?
I'm looking it up. What flag is black and orange?
I don't know.
I can't keep the gay flags straight.
It's ridiculous at this point.
Why can't we just have the one? It was all inclusive. Dear Christ, calm down.
The only thing I'm finding is a flag for mutualism. Is that what mutualism? What is mutualism?
I don't know, Brittany. Maybe we're on the wrong side. They have all the cool stuff, right? Seems like. How many flags do you need?
Here's a black, orange, and white one. What is this? Oh, this is a Halloween flag. I don't see a black and orange flag. I don't see a black and orange flag.
Wait a minute, but that's perfect. That's perfect. I'm so sorry because, again, I'm going to go back to playing around in costume. We can be whatever we want to be because we feel that way. That's what Halloween's about.
Literally, I know Phoenix is being funny, but I will 100% adopt the Halloween flag. Don't play with me.
My gender identity is Halloween. My sexuality is Halloween.
I identify as a witch.
It only comes around once a year.
Please
oh wait, no. Let me be careful before they actually come for me.
Welcome, Red Rose.
I got a call or something.
And the other person.
Yes, what's your age?
That's me.
Yeah, your age?
I'm 30. Great state of Texas.
It's you.
Wait,
how come you came up on a different account?
Correct. Torta? That's who that is?
Yes, I am an enjoyer of the tortas.
Why do you keep changing your name again? What was the reason?
Tim.
So that other account is my main account, and I had it as Torta Enjoyer. It was deemed offensive, and TikTok made me change it. So then I changed it to Proper Christian, and then also Proper Christian was deemed inappropriate and harassment. So then I changed it to
I agree with that one.
Misogynist. And apparently being a trans-inclusive misogynist is not offensive because I'm trans-inclusive with my misogyny.
Wonderful.
Yeah, win. Absolutely.
I'm
I
surprised
think
Death
it's gonna
Wish
be.
didn't come back when
Okay,
I
hold on,
dropped
hold on,
him.
hold on, hold on. I don't know what the black and orange flag means, but yes, a straight male can enjoy pride. He can join in and enjoy pride. That's how we get gay males.
But no, this is gonna be my
I mean, they
my
have to
live
figure out
account.
how to get more people if they're trans women who can't have babies and indoctrinate them into this, right?
That wasn't
Trans women can have
funny.
babies.
Nobody's talking to you, Zero Cal. Calm down.
Bitch, nobody wants kids. We're overpopulated
Phoenix,
anyway.
trans
No,
women
we're
can have
not
babies, right?
overpopulated. See, that's how little
And there are kids
information
in
you
Africa.
have.
Go feed those
Oh my
kids. That's why you bring more kids in,
god. You're
please. Close
so
that vagina, bitch.
exhausting.
Phoenix, trans women can have
And then you
babies,
can't
right?
even spell exhausting. What? Spell that word.
Y'all, Poots in the comments with her Ahndi derangement syndrome going on.
Oh, I saw that. Yeah, Poot, I posted all of it on Reddit. People can go read for themselves. So,
Oh no, not the Reddit.
yeah, no, I posted everything that I've written, the explanation. I've explained myself.
Are we still talking about that? Is that not old news already?
Why don't you
I
post it
thought
on
we were talking
4chan?
about Coco's lip liner. I thought that's what was the new
I
thing.
saw that.
Like
Listen,
ridiculous.
I do not like
Ridiculous.
Coco's opinions. I absolutely love Kinder Potato. But yeah, I don't understand the obsession with the lip liner. Is that not how
Look,
lip liner works? Are
look.
you not supposed to?
At least, Kinder got Ash to stop talking about kids for a second.
I mean, no, she can't talk about
The one's
coffee
a win.
talking to kids. Wasn't coffee talking with minors?
I think she
I don't know.
deactivated. I think
All I
she
know is what I'm
deactivated
told.
her account.
Coffee?
Wait,
That's good.
not only were they grooming a 15-year-old to be a GC, then the like main GC in charge was talking about, oh, well, I'll follow her and like tell everyone that she's 15.
That
Like that was
GC,
crazy
that
to me.
15-year-old
That's
was
not.
that 15-year-old
More
was
about
like,
no. It was more about working out like the best way to handle it. Like I haven't. I'll be honest. I haven't blocked their account because the only way that I can actually get them off live is by when they go live reporting the live because they can be on TikTok. They have to be 18
Yeah,
to
I
go
had to
live
make
and
that
be in live.
suggestion.
The way that I
Yeah,
handle
that's
it
why I
is
haven't
I
blocked
found out about
them,
this
but I'm
shit back.
making sure I like
I found out
report
about this
anytime.
back in March, and I would just I let the individual know. I was like, listen, it's nothing against you, but I can't have you following me. I can't follow you. And I blocked her. I blocked her. And she was like, yeah, I understand. So I blocked her, and then I also told her every time that she came into a live that I was in or had mod in, I was like, you're gonna get blocked. Every time I see you in a live,
Hi,
that
Coco.
I'm in,
Oh,
I'm
Auntie
gonna
the
block you.
Pred. I think it's crazy that so many of you are happy to just like excuse his predatory behavior. It's
I
quite
haven't
frankly
even.
disgusting
I
that
think
he
it's
writes about a
crazy that you
5-year-old and
continue
You've
80-year
to
got it
old.
to me and
reach.
you haven't sent it
I
to
think
me.
it's crazy that
But
you
that's
continue to reach.
sorry. I'll send it on Discord. I'll send the video and then his first version.
Yeah, okay, whatever. Anyways, moving on. So yeah, I
You
Those
can't
like.
really
retarded
move on
account
from that,
now.
Auntie. I think it's just disgusting that people even still let you
I
up on
think
their
it's just
panels. Like,
disgusting that you
you're
Well,
so
even
predatory.
still are on
this is
this.
a
This actually
conversation.
just
Hold
shows
on,
that Troons are
Mistress.
predatory.
This is a conversation for you and Coco then, because Coco invited me up on her panel. So if you have a
Yeah,
problem, you
well,
actually have a
you were
problem
off
with
the app
Coco.
for a couple of minutes, and I think you should get back off it.
I'm not going anywhere.
Because that's
As
what
long as
you
you are
all
on
were
this
trying
app,
to
I will
do.
continue to
You
tell people
disagree
that
with
you are a
someone,
predator.
you disagree
Because
with
you are.
someone,
You
and then you
said,
make up bullshit.
hold on, there was nothing made up about what he wrote, and there was nothing made up when he said that there was romantic tension between this 5-year-old and 80-year-old. You don't think that's weird?
Yeah.
Do
So
you think
again,
it's like,
I
hold
posted
on,
all of
Auntie,
this
I'm
on
not
Reddit.
speaking to you. Tris,
All right.
Mr. Tris, do you think that it's okay to write about
Pooh,
a
I'm not engaging
5-year-old
with your
and an
bullshit.
80-year-old
I'm not
in a
engaging with your
relationship?
bullshit, Pooh.
Well, I'm just asking you, do you think
Why
that
are you
that's
trying to
okay?
change the subject from the GCs grooming a 15-year-old? Like actual grooming. Why are
Who
you trying
groomed a
to change the
15-year-old?
subject?
Because nobody groomed a 15-year-old as far as I'm aware.
So you're not
Do
aware
you want
of
to enlighten me?
coffee? Oh, absolutely. You're not aware of Coffee being a mod and paneling a GC 15-year-old?
Was she
And
aware of this person being 15?
she became aware, yes, and then
And then
continued to panel
she
with them to
continued.
train them to be a GC, and allowed a man up on the panel who was absolutely grooming her in real time, and Coffee just let it continue.
Wait, who was grooming who? Coffee was grooming the 15-year-old, or?
So Coffee
I don't know the whole
was
situation. All I heard was that there was a certain user who was doing panels and was underage, and Coffee was a mod. That's all I heard about it. And I said if she knew that she was 15 or 16 or whatever the fucking age she was, and decided to keep being a mod and to keep like paneling with her, then that's a fucking problem and that's creepy. But I don't know the situation, and I don't think I trust a troon to tell me the situation.
You
Okay,
were
so
asking, but Crystal is right there. She can tell you.
Yay, Crystal!
Or Brittany can.
Enlighten me, Crystal.
Hey, Pootie. Well, don't take me for verbatim. You would need to watch the clips. Yeah,
Do you know where the
so
clips
this
are?
person, yeah, so the clips were of Coffee up on this individual, I don't want to say any names, panel because they're underage. And I guess at some point the person said that they were like 15 or 16, and there was a self-proclaimed GAY guy up there, and it was like, oh my god, like you're so smart, for you seem so much older. And to me it was weird, right? I don't think that Coffee's a creeper, but I think that Coffee should have dropped and dropped this person and blocked that guy from the live because it was freaking weird. I
Right.
don't think that her intention was to be like a predator, but I personally am like, no, I don't even like to talk to these like 18, 19-year-old Phil bros. It's weird. Like,
Yeah,
just stop
100%.
handling them. We should be 21 plus, in my opinion, right? I mean, but yeah, I mean, for sure. Like, I would have, if I was Coffee, I would have not stayed up on that panel. I would have been extremely uncomfortable. And you just
Wait,
have to
so
make up your own mind. Yeah.
this person who was hosting the live, right? Coffee was on
Yep.
the panel, let up a creep. The creep was being creepy. Coffee didn't drop them, and then at
I
some
don't know
point
who
in that.
let the creep up. Yeah, the
Oh,
creep was
okay.
up there. That's all I know. I'm not sure who let the creep up.
And did what was I going to ask? Was Coffee on the panel when this person like said that they were underage, and like she stayed up? Is that?
Yeah.
If that's the case, then I would say that's fucked. I wouldn't
He didn't
like.
stay up for long, but yeah.
Yeah, she
Yeah,
didn't
but if
stay up for
someone was
long,
like, "Oh,
but
I'm 15," and had some creep talking to her, I'd drop down and I'd also drop the creep and block them, like
Yeah.
block the underage
I would do
user.
the same. I would do the same, right? And I don't think that, I think that we throw out super harsh stuff about people, right? I mean, Ahndi, I'll be honest, I think the stuff like that, I think grown men doing some of the stuff and all the, like, I don't know what you call it,
He's a predator.
like,
I'm always going to call him a predator. He
is
is what he is.
freaking weird and creepy, okay? But if you haven't done anything to anybody, I can't prove that you're a predator. But yeah, I think it's weird as fuck. But I
Well, I
think
mean,
her
at
staying
some
up
point
there
in the
was
next
like,
24 to 48 hours, I'm going to have to prove to a police officer that I'm not a
Well, good luck
fucking
doing that.
predator. Yeah, no, it's wonderful. Somebody called my
Good luck
work
with
yesterday
that.
morning. Somebody called my work yesterday morning and accused me of being a child abuser. Literally.
Oh,
So they had to turn it over to the state. So the state's going to come to my house. The sheriff's going to come to my house and make sure I don't have kids chained up in my basement or something.
well, that's fucking crazy. Do you know who called?
No, they can't tell me who called. It's an anonymous report. You guys
Wait,
are
but
fucking insane.
once they investigate you, surely they can tell you like where it came from.
I don't.
Yeah,
Not
you can
my
get the court
knowledge.
case after the fact,
Yeah.
Ahndi, and it's going
not
to
a-
tell you exactly who.
It's not a court case unless they file a report, and they only
Or
file
the-
a report if they find something, and they're not going to find anything because I don't have kids. I don't have children. I don't live with children. Nothing like
You're
that.
not like the queen of children of the corn? Like, really? I thought that's
No,
Well,
I'm
I
not.
think
I
you're a
don't
predator
I'm
100%,
just
but I
fucking
don't agree with people calling your work.
Yeah,
And
I
I
don't
said that I
either.
said that on my live as well. Like, I can't control what other people do, but I don't
On
support
mine. Yeah,
people
and you said
calling.
that on mine. I don't support that at all. And to be honest with
Right.
you, this place can be a cesspool. And I don't agree with anybody doing that weird stuff at all ever. Like, don't do that. If you legit think that somebody is doing something, like you legit think that, or they say that they've done something, then you need to call the police. You don't need to be doxing them on the app, right? Yeah, that's just silly and it's
Yeah, no, they
performative.
didn't call the
So
cops. They called
Oh, okay.
my work, my job, which means that
They
they
didn't
weren't
show you that
actually giving
either.
a shit about kids. They were just trying to fuck with me, and it's going to backfire because I didn't do anything wrong.
Well, yeah, if
so
they call, then there's no like basis to it, of course.
Right. So
so
again,
the
I'm
issue
not a
that we're
fucking
having
predator.
But
here,
you should be
yeah,
able to, like, they won't be able to reveal the identity of the person, I don't think. But like, if they should be able to give you some information of where it came from.
No, they won't
Ask.
because they'll worry about retaliation at that point. And then with Andy, unfortunately, with the job, it's a very gray area to where Andy could potentially lose their job, and then it would be a very difficult thing to get
No,
another
but like,
job.
luckily that isn't the case. I would only lose my job. Like, she looked at me weird, but I don't work with kids. Like, I take care of elderly people. I don't work with kids. There's no kids in my job. There's no kids on the program. I don't have children, so there are no kids in my home. So literally all she could do is that because she's a mandated reporter, she had to report this to the county, and the county has to investigate it, which she said could take anywhere from 24 to 72 hours for them to come to my home and investigate and make sure that I'm not abusing a child in my home. But it
it's
had nothing
the
to do with my
results
job.
of that case that you
Child
can
abuse is
request,
crazy, though.
Ahndi. Like the state case, that's the results you can request. Once they investigate and
Oh, okay.
close that case, you can request those files. And it
And
will
they can give
absolutely
you
have the accuser in there and their information. So, and
they
then you'll
can
be
give
able
you
to
the
file suit
report. I
against
don't think
them.
they can give them the name, but they can give you the report of what what they had said that you had done, and the substantiation around it, and then the report that they do when they go investigate you.
Well,
Yeah.
actually, it depends, right? So if people were calling Andy's job and then his job called the police just to have Andy investigated, and those people that called his job didn't even give their name, then that's probably not going to happen. But I mean, we can speculate on that and see what
Yeah.
happens. But I don't
Oh, yeah,
I
I
don't
could see
stand
that.
behind that kind of stuff at all, not at all. Like, I have no time for any of that stuff. I don't agree with it. You know, I have actually had some very, very creepy things said to me by people that have seen me, you know, at protests in person and threats. And I do not agree with any of that. I stand strong 100%. Like, there is no middle ground for me between this ideology and women other than you just make yourself your own category and go off, because I physically cannot control that. But this, I do not agree with. So, 10 toes, if I find out who that person is, if you tell us who that person is, then I will confront that person 100%. And I will
Even if
not
I get their name,
panel
I
with
have
them or allow them.
yeah, even if I get their name, I have no way to attach it to a TikTok account. I doubt they go by their name on TikTok. Like,
Yeah, probably
there's no way to like find out who on TikTok did this. But this is like the point, right? You guys run around calling people predators and child abusers and all, and like fucking rapists and shit, and then you get surprised when the crazy fucking people who follow you, who get riled up by your bullshit, take it into their own hands. What if this person had decided not to call my job, but had
You're
decided
still
to
a
come
predator.
visit me? What if they had
I'm not going to
decided to
stop
come
calling you
visit me
out for being a predator.
what if this person had decided to come visit me in person? What if they had decided that the law wasn't good enough and they could just take it into their own hands and came and dealt with the predator themselves, Poop?
But you are a predator.
I'm not a
Objectively, you are a
fucking predator. You're a psychopath and a Nazi.
I've already I've already proven to the people how your actions are predatory. How you have
proven that
how
you're
you
a
have
fucking
written
lunatic who
about a
doxed me
really
or had me doxed
Hold on, I
and
haven't
took
doxed you,
bullshit
nor have I
from.
had you doxed.
Oh, girl.
I don't support doxing in any way, shape, or form.
All right, well, whatever. Talk your shit. Anybody who wants
But
the
you
actual
are
evidence.
still a predator.
Yeah, sure. Anybody who wants the actual evidence.
So
I've
you
posted
say
about it on the
that to your
debate.
2,871 followers, and you don't think that you hold the
I will.
responsibility of the actions that are taken because of what you are saying?
Not at all.
You do.
Ahndi is objectively
Welcome to
a predator.
accountability. You absolutely do.
He is
Yes,
a
you do.
predator
If
because
something were to
of
happen
what
to
he
Ahndi, you would be
has.
held responsible for it.
No, I wouldn't.
Yes,
Yes, you
legally
would.
you would be.
100% you would.
Yes, you would
I
because
want.
you've
100% you would
antagonized the
be.
situation.
This is
You
not
have
antagonizing. This is
antagonized it.
exposing somebody for being a predator.
But Ahndi
If
hasn't physically
somebody,
done anything, so that's
if
the problem.
hold on,
That's
but
what
he
you need to
wrote
understand.
about a child in a relationship
Completely
with
understand.
an
Somebody can
80-year-old,
write that
which is
I love whatever
disgusting.
and doesn't mean that they've
And
actually
you know
done
what?
something. And
People
I
like
agree
that
that it
should be
might be gross.
investigated to some extent. I don't agree that someone should have called his workplace, and I've said this
What you agree
multiple
with
times.
and what is law
Nobody
are two different things.
Nobody should have called his workplace and said that he abuses
So
children.
when I
That's
am
fucking
You opened
thoroughly,
up
crazy.
the
when I
platform
am
for that.
thoroughly investigated
But
this week, will you
he
drop it, or
is
are you going to continue?
he
Whether the
is
courts have done their due
predatory.
diligence, or
He
the
wrote a
police, or whatever.
predatory story, and now he wants to try to change the narrative and
I'm
pretend
not
he
changing
didn't.
the
He
narrative.
did.
I wrote what I wrote,
I've
and I
got the
have it
clips.
posted.
I've
I
got
have the writing
what he
itself
wrote
posted.
before he edited all of it.
Ahndi, I may not
Give
So
agree
me,
with you,
you
but these are
truly
the
have
same
no
people
leg
that
to
watch
stand
50
on.
Shades of Grey,
But you do
365
give me the
Days.
actual
Like,
piece
there's all
of
kinds of
writing that you
things.
have.
I haven't
Give me
watched
the
any of them
actual.
or read any of them,
Oh
and
my
I
God,
wouldn't support
Okay.
it.
dude. I
Twilight.
will
There's so
post
many
the
of
piece
these
of writing
movies.
that you have that I no longer have. So give me the unedited raw version that you have, and I'll post that, and I'll take accountability the same way that I tried to do on your
Okay,
live.
you did, and you said that there was a romantic tension between these characters, and then you tried to backtrack, and then you said there's nothing wrong with it, and then you said it's
There
creepy.
was
Like,
nothing
hello?
sexual about the scene. There was nothing sexual about the scene.
I didn't say there was anything sexual about the scene. I said that it's predatory to write about an 80-year-old who's grooming a 5-year-old,
He's
or an
not grooming
80-year-old
her.
who's 80-year-old who's grooming an
He's
infant
not grooming
to date
her.
her when
He
she
is
becomes
not
20.
grooming her. He has no
He is
interest in
grooming
her.
her, and that is what you
No,
said
he's not. And your
happens.
interpretation of
No,
this
that's not
is
my
the problem.
interpretation.
Yes,
That's
it is.
what that is
Can
what
we get
you
off of
wrote.
this? This is not even. This is
That
not
is
Well,
even
I
your panel.
that
think we
is
could
what you did.
absolutely address. I think we can
That is what you
absolutely.
did. I've got the clips and I can post them all. Is that what you
Great,
want?
wonderful. Moving on. Happy
Okay,
Pride Month.
I'll post them.
Post
No,
the
fuck your Pride Month because it supports predatory people like you, Ahndi.
Sure, wonderful. Can we move on now, or are you obsessed with me? Because I'm bored.
I'm just gonna talk about it until people start like getting it through their heads.
You're going to talk about it until you start to lose followers because everybody's bored with it. That's what's gonna
Not really, actually. I mean, it's disgusting. Objectively, it's gross, and all of you guys stand behind it. It's fucking gross.
Yeah, that's not what I wrote.
And
But
yet
that is
someone
what you
who
wrote.
was
Yeah, girl,
actively grooming a minor, y'all come up here and defend.
I didn't
Martha
defend
was
her at all. I
standing
said,
10 toes
hold on.
down.
I said I did not agree with her whatsoever.
Listen, I don't even agree with the way that she got dogpiled. Coffee is obviously not a fucking predator. But the way that you guys
literally
will
said
bend
I don't
over
support
backwards
Hold
to
on, I
defend an
didn't, though.
actual adult talking to an actual minor
Hold
on
on,
this
I
app.
didn't though.
To defend that, but you want to hold me accountable for a fiction story about
if we used our normal brains, we
You're
would
fucking lunatic.
understand. We would understand that when you told me about coffee, I said I want to hear it from someone reliable. So Crystal told me about it, and I said I did not agree with her in any way, shape, or form.
Yeah, I think it's
Do I think
absolutely
she's a
ridiculous.
predator?
It's absolutely ridiculous
Not
the way
really.
you guys have
If
freaked out on her.
If it was
about
proven
it.
that she was talking to this,
thing I said.
if she was talking to this 15-year-old and kept talking to them, then I would say it was predatory.
Do you know what happened when
I
found
don't
out
have
this
enough
individual?
of the fucking
Right.
evidence
Do
for
you
it.
know what happened when I found out this individual was 15 in March? I immediately
Why didn't you
blocked
fucking tell
Why
them
didn't you
anyone?
tell me?
because I didn't want to draw attention to a child on the app where she
It
may
doesn't
be
matter.
predated
I
upon.
didn't know. I didn't know that they were a
I
minor
told
until
That's
everybody
today.
that I
fucking
was a mod.
crazy.
I
Told
fucking mod for this
everybody, shut
girl.
up. I told everybody in every
You
room
didn't
where I was
fucking
a
tell
mod,
anybody,
shut
Ahndi.
up.
So you knew
Everywhere that
that
I
this
was a
person was
mod, I
15, you
blocked her.
didn't report them, you didn't do
Shut
anything about it.
up.
Typical
No, I
predator
wasn't talking.
behavior.
You guys are fucking sick. No,
Were you
I
talking to a
blocked
The
her.
child or not?
And then
absolute, the
everywhere where I was
absolute
a mod, can I
mental
have a moment, please?
gymnastics they
Can I
do
have a
to
fucking
make
moment,
Ahndi a
please?
predator is
Yes,
crazy.
everyone
Let
stop.
Ahndi
Let Ahndi
Everywhere
speak.
finish,
where I was a
please.
mod, I told the host and the other mods, I'm blocking this person, they're a minor. In
Phoenix,
private.
if you have Discord, I can send you the story and I can send you the clip as well from when we discussed it. But it'd have to be on Discord because I can't send the attachment on TikTok.
Yeah, it's also on Reddit. So I posted all of the shit.
You posted your edited version on Reddit, by the way.
Like
I
I
just read
said,
it.
if you would send me the
Which
original
is
that you have,
fucked.
I
It's
would
on your
post that.
Facebook, brother.
I deleted my Facebook, Poop, because of you.
Yeah, and you can reactivate it and you can get it. If you didn't want people to see it, you shouldn't have posted it. It's very simple.
I posted it for my friends and family, you fucking psychopath.
Yeah, and they should have reported you for being predatory or at least told you that was fucking disgusting.
Oh my god. Okay, anyways.
So I'd say
It's
you
the
got like shit
it's
family
the
and friends
early
around you.
draft of a fictional story, Poot.
I don't give a fuck if it's fictional or not. You
There was
do
nothing
not write
sexual in the early
about an
draft either. There was no
80-year-old who
grooming in
is
the early
grooming
draft
a
either. There was nothing in the
5-year-old.
early draft that even
It is
was
gross.
predatory. You're fucking crazy.
It is predatory when you have an 80-year-old
What
nuzzling
do
with a
you call
5-year-old and feeling her
stalking
small
somebody,
frame.
doxing them,
That's
dragging this out for
fucked,
days
bro.
at a time, getting them harassed to the point that I have police officers showing up at my house? What do you call that? Is that not predatory?
Let's discuss this accurately, right? So I outed you for being predatory because of your little predatory story and your incest shit and all that stuff. Now you're saying that I send people to harass you, which I haven't. If somebody decides
You are by
to
your
go
language.
to your
You
work,
are doing that.
I'm sorry, sir. Let the adult human female speak.
Absolutely
if somebody
not.
harasses
No,
you,
you're using your
I have
platform
not
to
told
harass,
anybody to harass you.
defame.
I actually specifically told people not to contact your workplace, not to go looking for you or anything like that, because I didn't support it and I didn't think
But
that
then
was
you
okay.
continue to use
I have a clip of
inflammatory
it,
language.
so I will
Language
get the clip.
matters. You're the one who
The
says
next
this all the
thing
time.
is that if
You're the
somebody
one who
has
says
called your
language
work
matters.
and is going to go and look into you, then so be it. They're going to go do that. Do I support that somebody called and made that accusation? No, because I don't think you've abused any children. I just think you're predatory and you write about predatory things about children. You said something else. I can't remember what you said. I haven't doxed you. That's it.
But
Haven't
why are y'all
doxed you
calling him a
whatsoever.
predator? Why are y'all calling
Nobody
Ahndi a
knows.
predator then?
Yeah, because he wrote a story about a 5-year-old and an 80-year-old where the 80-year-old grooms this 5-year-old. I can send you the thing. He said that there is a he said that there's a romantic tension between this 5-year-old and 80-year-old. He says in one world it's 5 and 7. It's a 5-year-old and a 17-year-old. In another
I'm
world,
only asking
it's an
because, like,
infant and an 80-year-old.
You said she's not a predator, then you said she's a predator. So I was like, wait, I just had to.
I said I don't think he abuses children, but he is a predator.
Okay, this is just.
And I just told him I will always call him out for it.
Ahndi dropped. Ahndi, why are you dropped?
Because he can't handle the heat.
I'm not gonna lie, Pooh. Even Martha let it go.
No, I wouldn't say anyone's let it go.
No, like, not let it go as in, like, slandering going on live. Like, this is just all.
But it's not slander, it's just what it is. And like, people need to know that I haven't doxed him.
No.
Where did I dox him?
Getting people to dox. Like, you knew that's what TikTok's built off of, just doxing and slander. Like, this is not a positive place,
No,
obviously.
that is not what I did. I
But it's
outed
like, I'm
him
sure you
for
knew
writing
the
something
outcome
that
of
is really
this.
fucking creepy. I specifically told people not to dox him, not to call his workplace, not to find information on him. I
You think
specifically
people gonna
said that
listen to you?
because well, then how was that my fucking problem?
Because you,
I don't
oh
control
my
everybody
God.
else. I don't
I
condone it.
understand you
Well,
said you had.
you
Go
kind of
ahead.
do when you go about, and I get what you're trying to do, but at the
He
same time, you're
is
going to have
As
to
soon
take
as I
predatory
some
and
do,
right, and I
people
understand
need
as
that,
to know
soon
and I'm
that.
as
not
I
And
don't
disregarding
do
you,
this,
but you need to
as soon
understand that
as
you
I
have to
don't
take some
do
of that
this, it's gonna
responsibility as
happen.
well.
no, I'm not going to take any responsibility
Yes,
because
you have to do that.
he
Yes,
decided to engage in predatory behavior. He decided to write that.
right.
He
And if you are
decided
going to be
to
the
express
voice,
it. And you
right,
know what? I am going to tell people about it because
understood, but then you have to take responsibility
if
for the
you are
actions that are
all
But at
happening.
happy
least tell the
to hang out
story
with a
correctly, though,
predatory,
because
but that is
just
the story.
no. Listen, Pooh. I know you're gonna try to talk over me. Just let me say this. When I first seen that, I was confused too. The first thing I did, I was like, Ahndi, what the fuck is going on? Because I like to get context of the situation before I just go to TikTok and start talking about it in a way that's not what it is. Like, I understand the way we perceive things, it may look like what it is, but it's really not. So I felt like the best thing to do was hit up Ahndi myself. Like, what is this? What's going on? We need to understand this because this looks a little odd. But when she sent me the whole entire novel, it looked like another book that I would see in another like teenage book or something. Like, I read a book that's called Schmidicted. I can't see the word. And it's like about when she goes back to when she was a young girl. She was actually like, I think 13, 14. And it described how she was describing how she was feeling when she got like her hormones, how she felt towards her husband, who wasn't her husband at the time, obviously, but how she felt about him when they were young. But what I'm saying is like these books, they go into detail. But that's not the first
I
book you're gonna
don't
hold on,
give
Pooh,
a
I got
flying
you.
fuck though.
Hold on. What I'm saying, I know you don't, but I'm just saying I gotta say it right because the way you're making it sound, it's not what it is. It was a book that was
He
described.
wrote
Listen,
about a
Pooh,
5-year-old
I'll be
and
so
an
quick. I've been
80-year-old
quiet
in
this
a
whole time listening
relationship.
to you, but it's like
No,
you
you
don't
haven't.
want
You've
me to speak.
interrupted too,
No, I
and
really
now
don't
I'm
give a fuck.
interrupting you.
Pooh, I don't give a fuck. I need to say
But
this.
you're
But what I'm
excusing this
basically
guy,
saying is, no, I'm not excusing
excusing
anything.
him
I'm trying to
and
let
his
it
predatory
know. That's
behavior.
how you're taking it. And I know you're going to go on TikTok and say,
Okay,
oh,
so should we just call
Haitia's.
you like a
I
predatory
mean,
simp?
listen, if that's what you want to run with, go
But
ahead.
see,
But let
that's
me
the problem right
explain.
there.
That's
That's
what
the
you're doing
problem.
Let me
though.
go ahead and
No,
explain this, and then I'll add her
thank
back
you.
up. So let me just say this real quick. I'll add her back up, Coco. I'm not mod abusing, but the bitch is annoying. I don't give a fuck what you want to do. I'm a grown ass woman, bitch. I got a whole life outside of this shit. I don't give a fuck what you want to do. Bitch, if you want to pull up to my house, just know that scalp gonna get blasted the fuck back. Don't fucking play with me, ho. This is a military motherfucking town, bitch. Don't fucking play with me. Anyways, what I'm saying is, I feel like what the fucking issue was, you guys took what looked like it sounded bad. Like, for example, I could read any fucking Twilight book or whatever the case may be, and it sounds crazy. I guess they could probably describe what happened to them when they were a child. And then that character, which is a child, is describing how they feel or whatever the case may be. So when you're reading it as the reader, you're probably reading one little page and you're like, oh my God. Oh, and since I don't like Ahndi, let me just go ahead and drag this out. I'm sorry, but I'm not going to say no names, but I heard one of y'all people's talking about how kids have orgasms and stuff like that yesterday, and that fucking threw me, but y'all not dragging that shit. And that's what's bothering me, Poot. Now you may speak. That's what's bothering me. But nobody's
All right. You
defending
said you were
shit.
done
I'm
now.
explaining the
We can stop
situation.
crashing out.
Shut the fuck up,
There is
bitch. Shut the fuck up,
Yes,
bitch.
stop
guys,
Shut
chimping
the
out
fuck
now.
up,
Stop
bitch.
chimping
Like,
out.
seriously,
Chill.
stop pissing me off. Stop
Chill.
pissing me off. Poop.
okay,
Poop.
okay,
Stop pissing me
hold
off.
Chill.
on.
No, because I'm not
Guys,
throwing. Y'all know I'll cuss a bitch
when
out real
you're
quick.
He
done,
asked
when
me
you
to
guys
talk.
are done, I would like a chance
Girl,
to
you've
say
been talking
something.
this whole time. What more you have to say? Andy's not here.
Okay, do you want to keep talking or do you want to shut up? You decide. Up to you.
Bro, say what the hell you gotta say,
You
because you're
just
just
let
gonna
me
repeat
know.
the same shit. Repeat the same thing. Go ahead, repeat what you've been saying. Go
Yeah,
ahead.
yeah,
You
so I
want a
will.
timer?
Okay.
You want a timer, little
I'll
doggy?
just let her chimp out. No worries.
Okay, go ahead. Chimp out is crazy, bitch. Don't play with me. I got lips, do you? Okay. Go ahead, continue what you saying, bitch.
Fucking
Okay,
hell,
this
putting
shit's
muzzle on
annoying.
him.
Like, this
Oh,
shit's
here we go.
annoying. A muzzle, bitch. Matter of fact, I'm bored. Come back and request up, because I'm gonna let you put in the work today. Since you want to be up here, Low class. Yeah, you know what's low class? Slandering and doxing somebody. She's literally telling you what the fuck is going on. Cops pulling up to her house and you're just okay with it. It's okay. I know you're a racist bitch. I could be racist too. I could say a racist shit too. I know I love my folks. I'm Jamaican. We all come in different colors, baby. Don't fucking play with me. That racist shit do not scare me. I'll just hit you right back with the same motherfucking smoke that you're giving me. But you could go ahead and put the work in. Go ahead and request that back up. Say what you gotta say. Oh yeah, I could be very ghetto. Did y'all think I was polite? Like, who the fuck? What y'all thought this was? But go ahead, Poot. Y'all sitting here on mute. Like, I'm not fucking with that. I'm sorry.
I have something to say.
No, I'm talking about when the shit was going on with Ahndi. I'm glad you have something to say now, but what I'm saying is, like, I don't like bullying. I don't like slandering. I feel like it was just getting dragged out.
Well,
No,
the only
Poot,
thing is,
come
the only
up and
reason why I stay
request. Put
quiet
the
is
work
because I
in.
haven't read anything and I've kind of just
I
put
read
it on the back
everything.
burner because of the fact that I felt like there's no physicality of proof. Like, I understand what Poot's trying to say and whatnot, but there is no proof of any of that. People have the right, right? That's part of being in this beautiful state of America. People have the right to write whatever the F they want. Yes, you can feel some kind of way about it, but just like you come up here and say your freedom of speech, Ahndi has freedom to write whatever they want until there is physical proof of something. And I'm not saying I agree with anything, but I'm not going to continue to go back and forth and then do what this person did. And then now that Ahndhi's getting these repercussions that there's no proof of true, like, and then not take responsibility for it. Like, you're literally out loud screaming it to the rooftops. You have some accountability if something does happen because you've continued to push the subject. People are easily influenced on these apps. So I've just stayed quiet because I didn't even read it. So it's very hard for me to give an opinion. That's
why
why
I'm
I
speaking,
stayed
because
a
I
little,
read
you get what I
everything.
mean? Like, now maybe I'll read it and see and whatnot.
You should.
But at the end of the day, like, I still stand
Because
to
you're gonna be like,
where
what the fuck is this bitch
people
really
can
going
say
on about?
whatever they want and write whatever they want. It happens every single day.
And for the
Yeah,
Ahndi
ones
just
okay,
had
well,
the
I didn't
guts to
fucking
put it
get it. You're
out there. I
saying now
guess
I feel
they
uncomfortable.
figured
Yeah, I do
I'm
there
from
fucking
was
up
feel
north.
nothing
I'm
wrong
very
with
uncomfortable.
it.
ghetto.
I'm
Y'all ain't
not,
seen ghetto yet.
Stop.
well, you
Okay.
know, I think
Yeah,
we
I
all
do
have
feel
that in us. I'm
uncomfortable.
just
But
trying to keep it as cordial as
Pretty, I'm
came in,
possible.
I
uncomfortable
turned
because
around and
these
I
girls
told,
are
I
running
didn't turn
around talking
around and
about predator this and children
cool.
this. Like,
And you
it's
weren't
the same
fucking
song
here at
every
the
day.
start. You weren't here at the start where I turned around and I said to
Girl, yes, I
fucking Poot,
was.
you
I
still
was here
haven't
from the whole
sent it to me.
beginning.
Oh, well, then you didn't hear me say to Poot, you still haven't sent me it? Or
Oh,
did
well,
you
she
hear
was
me
still.
say that?
Listen, I'm not even coming at you. I don't know why you feel uncomfortable. I'm sorry you do. But hey, it's TikTok. It's a very uncomfortable place. But my thing is, the bitch was, I came up in here and it was just crickets. Nobody was saying anything. And it's just Ahndi, her voice is getting drowned. And I don't like the bullying shit. I will always speak up. I don't care who don't like me. Y'all can go and go suck your mother. I mean, I care about that. I promise you. I don't care about, I got friends in real life, family in real life. I don't need none of these bitches on this app. But one thing I'm always going to do is stand up for somebody, regardless. I don't care if you're TRA, fucking GC, HBC. I don't give a fuck. Like that, it doesn't matter to me. I don't care what you
Regardless if you've
appear
actually
as.
seen the
Like,
unedited thing, like,
I'm going to stand up for what's right all the time. And I don't care who want to cut
Andy
me off.
admitted that it was uncomfortable and that what they had written was not okay and that they had to edit it. You have not read the original.
Okay, so
This
y'all
is
going to keep
why I
singing
have
the same
asked for
song
it.
and dance every single
I
day?
said that I need to
Even when she
actually
edits it,
read
y'all going to keep
it.
talking about it, going on Reddit, going on Facebook,
Brady,
trying to find her
Brady, we
address. It's weird as
hear.
I
fuck.
said that I need to read
Really,
it.
I'm not gonna lie. I hope you slip up and watch how these people switch on you. Cause I'm not gonna lie, that's what the fuck they did to Coffee yesterday, and I had to stand up for Coffee. Cause I'm not gonna lie, that shit is weird as fuck. Y'all are some follow the bandwagon ass hoes, and
Yes.
it's corny as fuck.
Yep.
Follow fashion
I
ass
don't even get
bitches.
along with Poot. I don't get
That piece
along
of
with
shit
Poot
can really get out my
at
face. I
all.
don't really give a fuck about Poot. That bitch can really jump off
I'm
a fucking
telling you
Why
bridge.
right
do
now. Me and
people?
Poot don't get along. Poot has turned around and said that I am a TRA because I like
Who could go
advocate for third
suck a
spaces.
big ass cocky doodle doo? I don't give a fuck.
That's not
What's up, Viola?
my point.
Hey, I just want to say real quick,
Simping
I'm
for a prep.
sorry,
Bitch, you
but
probably
like,
projecting. We gotta keep you away from the children because you
can
sexualize everybody.
At
Can
this
I just say
point,
real
talking
quick?
about children
I'm so
get
sorry.
organs. Like,
go.
fuck.
We're gonna get a
Viola,
muzzle
go
on
ahead.
this one.
What you gotta say? What you gotta say, Viola?
I just want to say
Someone
real
request
quick,
that so they can fill this
like
spot up or some shit. Bitch is
respectfully,
annoying.
like the fact that like like the fact that it was really deafening for me to hear like all the non-black people be silent when Poot was like just casually called Keisha like a chimp and told her she was chimping out. Like, are
Oh,
we fucking
I
serious?
actually,
Oh,
no,
I got
no, I
lips,
That
dropped
is
baby.
him.
so gross. And
I dropped
These
him.
respectfully,
chimps don't got
I
lips like this,
cannot,
baby.
I cannot, like, we cannot
Did
just
you notice? Did you
Oh, I
notice
let
that
already
them
the
heard she
Twitter
slide.
topic
racist.
was
It's okay.
different,
I'm not care
Cam?
about that. My auntie look just like you, baby.
Did you notice how
You
Putin was
forgot. I'm
different
Like,
for
Jamaican. We're all
Canada?
I'm
mixed up.
sorry, but like, whatever she feels right now, like, there is like, I cannot engage and take someone seriously if they are willfully racist against, same-sex couples, marriage, and all that stuff. Like, it's just gross. And like, why are we platforming this individual? Like,
That's what I'm
so
saying.
I
Y'all
think
drag
y'all need
other
to
shit out.
check your people, especially the ones that are just casually racist like this, because this is not the first time Poot has done shit like this. And y'all need to call that shit out. That's fucking disgusting. That's gross. Y'all are weird. So that's all I will say. And Keishal, I'm so sorry that you were dehumanized like that. That's so
Oh,
fucked
girl,
up.
you're good. Trust me.
Girl,
I'm telling
that
you.
made me feel
It
that
is
made me feel hit
offensive
too.
to other
Like, that's
people, though.
disgusting.
But
No, that's
me,
disgusting. And so I just
Okay,
wanted to
okay,
be
I'm
here
so
with you to
sorry you
call that
dealt
shit
with
out.
that.
it's okay. That's a
Absolutely.
Like, that's
disgusting.
No,
gross.
I
and
don't
we
You're
expect
a
much from a
appreciate.
bigot.
bitch
Thank
That's
like
you for
that.
bigoted.
speaking.
A bitch like that deserves to
And
be on a leash where she belongs.
And
But go ahead, mistress.
genuinely, if something,
Dave,
God
I'm
forbid, if something were
done.
to happen to Andi, I would hold people like Poot responsible because she is enabling this and she's enabling people to do this.
Right. That's something
So,
that I had said earlier, that she needs to take accountability if something does happen and doesn't want to take about accountability, which will continue to do what she does. And these people are just as dangerous because at
well,
the
Yo,
end
yeah,
of the
you the
respectfully,
day,
it's
way
already
they're
you have
acting,
happening.
you
no
would have thought
proof.
there was
It's
And if
already
something
happening.
physically would have
no.
happened
Listen,
to
Viola.
Andi,
When I first
it's
seen this shit, you would have thought Andi had like a screenshot of her and like her basically describing how she felt towards another girl or another little boy or whatever the case may
right.
be. You would have thought that was the
Right.
case. I'm like, yo, I
And
understand what they're
it's
saying. And if the
absolutely.
situation was aligning with what they're saying, then it's valid, but it's not aligning. That's what I'm calling out here. Like, what the fuck?
Absolutely. And like,
It's
I think it's
disingenuous as
also,
fuck.
yeah, it is. And I think it's really rich that like y'all are giving an individual who has actually engaged with a minor and platformed a minor, you're giving them so much grace. And no shade against Coffee. I know she acknowledged it yesterday. I was watching that live, but like, I think it's really interesting and very telling how like y'all are so quick to give her grace, but yet you rake Andi through the coals over a fictional
GC.
story that doesn't right. Yeah, she was a GC. So I think it's very disingenuous. I think it's really hypocritical, and some of y'all are fake as fuck. Like, no shade.
You cave. Complete fake
Like,
outrage. That's exactly what the fuck it's giving. It's corny as
all
hell.
of y'all are corny. Y'all deserve tomatoes thrown
Lame
at
as
you.
fuck.
Y'all are bigots. Some of like,
Weird as
especially
fuck.
Poot's a bigot. So yeah,
And
that's
I'm
all.
not the type to be like, oh, because I don't like this person, that means I'm gonna treat the other person. Like, I'm a grown ass fucking woman. Like, I just don't think like that. It's very cringy when bitches on here act like that. It's so cringy. But like, if they want to be a fala fashion ass person, which basically means copycat in patois, if they want to be like that, then that's perfectly fine. Trash took itself out. But like, I'm always gonna stand up for what's right. Like, I don't give a fuck. Even if we had beef, if I'm peeping that like the whole world is against this person and they're innocent and I know they're innocent deep down, my heart is telling me they're innocent, I'm gonna stand up for them. I don't give a fuck. I'll stand in the fire for them. I'll do that for any
Batty, can
bitch
you
on this
let
app.
Andi back up?
so that Andi can come back up. I'm gonna
I'll
drop.
drop. I'll
Yeah,
drop. No,
Andi
I'll
baby,
drop
come
because I have
up.
to go back. I
Thank you,
just want to say
Viola.
that. No, absolutely, absolutely,
I see you on my live all the time. I respect you, girl. I appreciate
absolutely.
that.
Thank you, babe. I
Of
appreciate
course.
that. Yep.
Of course, love. Come on, Andi.
Yep.
Sorry about that. I got a phone call.
No, you're good. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I wasn't even gonna like snap like that. And if she wanna call it crashing out, that's cool. But it's just like I don't like even every. Hey, if that's crashing out, that bitch ain't seen nothing. Cause like
I
y'all see
missed
me
it.
crash out.
I missed it. Wait, do it again. I missed it.
I'm weak as fuck. I didn't even crash out. I just don't like the
No,
corny
she didn't.
shit.
It's corny. Like I kept my listen. Just because I'm yelling in the mic does not mean no. There's no muzzle that's gonna be on me. Sorry, poop. Show your
Poop
face though,
is all
bitch. I want to see what the
racist
fuck
on
you
the
look like.
panel too, though.
Stop
So
hiding,
I'm just like,
bitch.
Yeah,
what?
no, I like genuinely, I don't want to talk about the writing anymore because I've posted it. Like, I didn't want to post it. The book's not ready. I've got like a fucking half of a book to write before it's ready to even see the world. But I've polished the scene until I'm comfortable with it. I posted what I have on Reddit. That is the current version. So that's the version that's probably going to go to publishing. So if you have a problem with that version, that's valid. We can talk about those critiques. But it doesn't make me a predator. Like
I'm not gonna lie, my mouth gets real raunchy. I'm trying not to tell this bitch to go do some crazy shit, cause
Don't stoop to the level because at the end of the day, she's
y'all like
somebody
the
who
clip
doesn't
and
like to hold
shit.
accountability either. So it's just one of those things. You're not
I'm
going to
not
get
gonna
through to that
lie.
person. They like that their
That is
voice
a
is
weird
being heard,
ass
whether it's the
bitch.
right thing or the wrong thing. I mean,
That
and
bitch
again,
deserves to be
Andi knows
spitted
me. Me and
on.
you go back and forth, Andi. A lot of the times I don't agree with you, but at the same time, I don't agree with the pushing to the point of job and potentially people putting harm to you. I don't believe in that
Exactly.
form
Now
because
say
we
if
are
she did
all
it,
still
then okay.
people. I just don't agree with your views on life. You know what I mean? Like,
Actually, I think we probably agree on a lot more than you think we do.
yeah, well, again, as time has gone on and we've gotten on panels, and that's why I mentioned that Poot has to take accountability for pushing all of the things that have had happened to you at this point. Because
Piece
if
of
you
shit
continue
food.
to scream things through the rooftop, again, we have most of us, right? Most of us that are on these panels often have over 2 to 3 thousand people that watch and listen to the things that we say. Right now, there's 80 people listening to us talking on these panels. These people, you never know what crazy, true crazy, is listening for the right reason to now go and do something that is not.
I feel like Andi knows that now, and like I'm hoping so. But what I don't like is the fact, like I said, I wasn't even gonna come on here and say nothing. I was gonna let the shit go. But just hearing how silent it was, and hearing how this weird ass, stank ass, dry pussy bitch all up on here, all up in your face, like just coming at you, attacking you, antagonizing you, not even letting you speak. And everyone's just silent. I don't like that shit. Like, I'm gonna speak up because it's like, bitch, if you're gonna keep repeating this story, repeat it in the right way. So it's not looking like you're right and she's wrong. Like tell the right fucking story. Tell the fact that it was a damn book that Andi was editing and it was something that was highlighted that looked whatever, however it looked, and you could go ahead and say that part too. You know, don't be disingenuous, and let it be known that it was a book and it was a simple mistake. You're trying to paint this image like Ani deadass did something. That's why I had to ask, like, why are you calling her a predator then? If you just said
Even
what
the
she
first
did
draft
wasn't
that Poot
predator,
has,
predatory.
even the first draft that Poot has, there's nothing sexual in it. Period. Full stop.
But
There are
yesterday, I'm hearing her peoples talk about how kids have orgasm and stuff. Like, what? That's weird as shit. Like, why is the name orgasm in the same sentence as children? Like, that's fucking weird. And I
no,
have
I've
a screen
never
recording.
said anything like
No,
that. I
not
didn't
you.
talk
I
about.
have a
Oh,
recording of her friends saying that. Like,
oh,
literally,
yeah.
I
I
screen
don't
recorded
talk
that
about
shit.
kids and their bodies like that. That's not
That's what I'm
something I
saying.
do.
Why, like, y'all are sexualizing kids. Y'all are talking about sexualizing part. Just say the reproductive organs. Why do you have to say sexual organs? Like, what the fuck? That's weird as shit. And I'm not gonna say the name because I'm actually kind of cool with this person. But whoever was in that live probably knows what I'm talking about. But it's
No,
like,
and that was exactly what I called Martha out for. Like
mm,
children do not have sexual body parts.
mhm.
That means that children have sexuality.
Like, why
They
can't we
have
say reproductive
reproductive
organs? Why are we
organs. They
calling
have
it that?
reproductive organs, which is fine if you have a problem with with
Yeah.
GHC for
So did
minors. I do
So did
too.
Martha. Pooh. What do you mean?
I literally what?
What the fuck?
Sexualized reproductive anatomy yesterday by calling you guys out for using the word sex.
It's okay. I
Children
have the
sexual
recording.
body parts.
The
Yeah,
5
no,
minute
I
recording.
don't say that.
I have
I
a
don't
five
talk
minute
about
recording.
children's bodies. Like that's not something I do.
Like, come on now. Let's just stop. Y'all act like I'm starting to think
It's
y'all are
outrageous. I think
projecting.
I'm actually
Well,
I think I
I'm
need to
sorry,
take a
Coco. I
step
didn't
back.
mean to like get all
I think I
ghetto
need
and
to take a step back. I
clippy.
think that there is something actually like potentially wrong with Pooh. Like I think that she I don't know.
You
Like
think? I think the most
This is not a
psychotic
normal
bitches
person.
come on this app and feel
I think
validated because they're nobodies in real life.
I think Crystal wants to.
Okay, I want to say something. So I think what people are missing here is it's the overall culture, and people are getting desensitized to stuff and acting like somebody pointing out that you're doing something to a child that is going to affect them in that way. I don't say that kind of language about it because I'm just sickened by all of it. But what I think that we're missing here is even in shows, and I think Phoenix pointed out like 50 Shades of Grey. I mean, that's freaking weird. You're basically, acting like, women, like you're normalizing, BDSM toward women. Fine. If you're into that, that's great. But let's not like make it
Have
like
you
this
read
normal thing.
50 Shades of
Wait a
Grey?
second. Yes, I read 50 Shades of
She
Grey.
literally
Yes.
gets him to stop doing that. She like turns him into a
I
Christian husband.
understand, but she should have walked away from it if she didn't
She
like it.
did multiple times in
Yeah,
the book.
how long did you stay in it though, Andy?
Oh,
That's the
this
point, and that's
is
your
what I
point of
mean by the
view.
way that you
Listen,
interpret things.
Andy, that's my opinion, okay? Yeah, that's how I feel about it, okay? I feel like women need to have more respect for themselves, and I feel like
Oh, I agree.
society is not teaching them to do that, right? And I feel like, for example, my daughter-in-law had me watch some show called like Pretty Little Liars,
Because
and
you
I
have an
was like,
opinion that shows how good the book was, right?
I
Some
said,
show, that's funny. Some
Wait,
show
but
like
wait,
Pretty Little
Crystal,
Lies.
doesn't that mean that means the book is good if you actually started feeling away? Like y'all gotta understand, like when you read these books and you get into it, it either pisses you off or you fall in love
You
with
are
it.
supposed to be
You're
disturbed
supposed
by
to be,
right, but
yeah.
Well, that's what I'm
That means
saying.
it's a
That's
good
what I
book.
was bringing up.
That's what Lolita. I mean, you're not
can I
supposed to be like, oh my
finish
god,
though?
Lolita's really good.
Yeah, go ahead, Crystal. I'll just
Right,
like.
but yeah, that's okay. But the person that wrote Lolita to me is sus. I'm sorry, right? And I think
Crystal,
Oh
when
yeah.
you're
also,
done,
and
could I speak?
yeah, and like Pretty Little Liars, for example, they're normalizing the freaking teacher having a relationship with a 16-year-old, and it's just fine. And it's like, oh, seems suspicious, but then we're like okay with it. I don't think people are understanding it's the overarching culture. I mean, how many times have any of you ladies here, and maybe even men from an adult, have adults say to you, "Oh God, if you were just a couple years older or something," and they're 50 years old and you're like 16 or something. That's kind of the overarching point here. It's just why are we even thinking about like somebody that's underage and imagining them as when they're an adult so that you wouldn't get in trouble for it.
Y'all are not
That's the point.
writers. It's okay. Y'all are
No,
just not writers.
yeah, but I think that we're trying to push this weird stuff, right? Just like we're trying to push trans and kids.
Thinking about it, I feel like the way you're making it sound like they're just focusing and meditating on this. Like, no, they're painting a
Well,
story. Like,
no,
if
Keisha, I think it's more that people are cautious. Like when they see things that
no,
kind
that's
of look
valid.
like that, unfortunately, I think people are kind of hyper
Yeah,
vigilant.
no, that's valid as fuck. Like I
Yeah,
said, like I
that's how
get
I
that.
feel is more of a hyper
But I
vigilance
feel
than
like
I
in
do.
this specific situation, it's being dragged out.
Can I
Okay, so
speak on something for just a moment?
yeah.
Okay, thank you. So the issue that we're having as a community, not just with Ahndi, is that we already take several risks coming on this app in order to engage with your community and GCs and TERFs, people who are detrimental to our mental health. We can not and a risk for us, plain getting canceled by our own community, and also getting all having violence directed against us from your following. Having abuse directed at us. We're taking all of these risks so that we can try and have conversations to find a middle ground with you all. But then whenever you don't hold your own people accountable, whenever you don't stop them whenever the ramp up is happening, because these things don't just happen in a vacuum. It's allowed a little bit at a time. Okay, it's okay to dehumanize this person. It's okay to make them feel less than. It's okay to then call them a predator. It's okay to then call them a P3DO. It's
The
okay to
way
call their
we're
dog.
calling out
It's
these people,
okay
can
to
we
come to
call
their
out the
house.
racists too? Can we call out the racist bitches? Like the way
Yeah,
y'all
we
go hard on this shit,
absolutely.
y'all could look over the fact that Poop said stop chimping out and tried to insinuate the fact that I'm a monkey or whatever the fuck she was trying to imply. But like, I don't like racist shit. So can we call that shit out, or are we just gonna keep dragging this shit out all day? Because listen, I'll drag that shit out to the fucking moon.
You
Like,
don't know where she got that from?
No. So
No, the chimping
if
out.
I can
Wait,
land my
bad girl. You
plane
know where
real
she got
quick.
the chimping out
listen,
from?
I'm not here. I don't
No, but
like
what I'm saying
racist
is
comments.
it's a white chick on Instagram that she posts videos of
How do
BLK
I know she
people
got that
doing
from that?
stuff.
Because oh
That's
please,
literally where she got it from. Because
girl,
that girl has been
please.
using that phrase for a very
Well, I don't
long
like it.
time.
I don't like
No,
the
of
racist
course
shit.
it's not right. But what I'm
And then
saying
there's
is
a
it's
lot of people that say she's racist anyway, so I'm not
but
buying
my
that
thing is
shit.
isn't she black?
And that's the thing. These people aren't just
I don't give a. I don't know what this
prejudiced
bitch is
towards trans
hiding. I
people.
don't know what
They're
she look like.
bigots in general. They're dangerous
I want to know what she
individuals,
look
and
like.
they are pointing hate towards multiple communities: the black community, the trans community, anyone who is different than them. They're going to continue to point this
Oh, I
hate, and
like
we
to be
keep
different. I
platforming
don't like to
them.
be like the rest of these bitches. Sorry. I don't know. I just don't like the disingenuous bullshit. I don't like the weird shit. I don't like when people take a small situation and try to make it big just to go along with their
Well,
narrative. It's weird as fuck. It's
yeah,
sneaky
but
as fuck.
Kate, you know what I also don't like
What's up?
is being the assumption that because somebody is on my panel that I agree with them, or the assumption that because I was in somebody's live in a
Oh yeah, I don't like
box
that
next
shit
to
either.
someone who was saying something, okay, well, that seems to be happening now where people are assuming that I'm condoning certain behaviors or allowing certain things
Like what?
that
Like
I've
don't feel like
never.
be direct, baby. I don't know what you're talking about.
Accountable.
Hold on, Tris. What are you talking about? Sure.
No, that's the thing, Tris. I'm not going to get up here and tell people what to do. I'm going to share my opinion. I am going to share my opinion and say, hey, I think that's too far. Anybody calling Andy's work? Way too fucking far. Way too fucking far.
Sending cops up
Anybody,
to her
yeah,
house, threatening
anybody doing
her.
any of that? Way
But
too
y'all
fucking
have to
far. That's
understand,
Yeah,
just
I
absolutely
have a
fucking
because,
lot
insane.
but
I
y'all
need to
also have to
say.
understand, just, I got you, Esper, because my thing is, and listen, no, there's not going to be no muzzle on me, baby. I'm going to keep on motherfucking going, ho. So listen, my thing is, I don't like the fact that y'all, just because she's saying, oh, I told these people not to dox Andi. You know, coming on TikTok to put that shit out there, to slander somebody before you could even get context, before you could just be a grown ass adult and put your fucking anger aside and text Andi and be like, what's this about? What's going on? Even if you could have just like screenshotted what Andi's response was, like any of that would have been way better than just taking something, a little part of a sentence, and then slandering it and going along with, oh, she's a predator, she's this, she's
Yeah,
that.
and I blame
You didn't even try to
Chloe.
understand it. And then you try to say, oh, I'm telling these people not to dox her. Okay, but you knew deep down you wanted people to do that. You wanted people to slander her. You wanted that. Stop fucking being
I
weird.
have a
Like,
Yeah,
lot
stop.
to say.
I blame Chloe for
Can I
that.
speak?
Go ahead.
Okay, cool. Yeah. So I just want to say that I do not condone in any way, shape, or form how people have been going after Andi. It's absolute bullshit. Just because you don't agree with the writing or what you read, that's fine. You don't fucking have to. You don't sit there and like pretty much stalk someone, harass them, and bully them, threaten to dox them, threaten to call their work. That is not okay because not only are you implicating Andi's life, what if there's people in his home that you are
The
putting
children
at
you want to
risk?
protect.
Yeah, like you're putting it. Well, yeah, I'm saying I don't condone this. What if you're putting other people at risk
I'm not
too?
talking about you.
That goes for both sides, okay? Both sides are guilty of this. The TRAs and the GCs, we all have to be humbled for just a second and realize this is just fucking TikTok. Who stop taking things so far? We're all here because we have a common passion and a common interest and we enjoy talking and debating and making new friends. That's fine. But you don't sit there and threaten somebody, bully somebody off the app, dox them, threaten to call their work, threaten to call the police. None of that is ever okay. I will not condone it. And just because you don't like what Ahndi wrote, Ahndi is not a predator. Period. Point blank.
The way you trying to go on different lives and tell everybody, oh, Keisha defended the predator. Make sure you say
What
that
are you
about all of
talking
us, okay?
about?
No, because
What
that's
are
what
you
she does. I'm not
who?
talking about you. Are you cool? I don't
I'm
know what
talking
you're
about
talking
poop.
about.
Yeah, I'm talking about poop, not you. I don't even like. I'm not even. Anyways, poots. Okay, I know you like to go on different lives and talk about how I'm defending this and defending that. So keep in mind that all these people are defending whatever you're saying I'm defending. Okay, they see the wrong in this shit. Poot. Esper, I don't even know like your place in this situation. Like I don't know why you think
Well,
I'm talking.
wait, yeah.
I have a random question after
Yeah, what's
after
up?
I
Can
share.
I
respond?
This is
Sure.
Foxy.
Yeah,
There's just
respond
things
to what I
that
said. A poot or
no. What you said, you don't know what
yeah,
I
I
have
didn't.
to
I
do in
really
this.
didn't know you had.
There
Like,
were
I don't know
things.
why you thought I would be talking to you. That's
No,
really
yeah,
weird.
that's why I was confused because there were things that people were saying that I said this and that and things of which I never fucking said. So I'm just coming forward to reiterate that I never said that and I don't condone this and I don't think anybody has any room to be calling anybody a pred or P3O or anything of that nature. I don't condone it and that goes for both sides.
Yeah, that's valid. Goes for everybody that's doing that weird ass shit. It doesn't matter what side you're on.
Right.
What's up, Shrimp?
Oh, I think Jamie has a question.
Yeah, I just kind of like a quick segue, but kind of leans into some of the crap that's been going on. What's this list I've been hearing about people? I've been hearing about that all morning. Does anyone know anything about this damn list about GCs and whatever they're making? Like, it has nothing to do with this, but
I have no lives.
it's been
What the
weird as
fuck?
fuck. I've been hearing about this.
Absolutely don't know and don't care. We heard about that last night, Jamie. Don't care if they put me on a list.
You know, we can say anything behind a screen on TikTok. We could say that we don't care, but we know deep down we all give a fuck because these are our personal lives that people are posing threat to, and it's not okay.
Well, that's true, SB.
If
But
I'm
I'm
on
saying
that
that they're
list,
making a list that we're
if
weird
I'm on that
or
list,
something.
I care. I give a
And
fuck.
I have no title, so if I'm on that list, y'all just.
And
lying.
honestly, I'm gonna say this right fucking now. I pity whoever the fuck tries to come after me because good fucking luck. Good fucking luck. I
It's a bunch of
fucking pity you.
it's a bunch
Hold
of
on, SB. Hold
it's a
on,
bunch of
Shrimp.
baby
Please let me
back
reply to
bitches.
SB. Shrimp, let me reply to SB. The reason why I said that is because there's been so many lists of who's the better debater, who is the ugliest GC. So I'm not taking
I don't
it
think
into
this is that
context. I
kind of
think
list,
you were.
Crystal. I don't
Oh,
think this
okay.
is that kind of list, Crystal.
Oh, okay. Oh, are you
Yeah.
serious?
From
Yeah.
what I had
Yeah,
heard,
someone
it
send
sounds
me
like
the
a
list if you got it.
like it sounds like a doxing list from what I've heard.
That's
Oh.
weird.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry, SB. I agree with you 100%.
Right.
Yeah,
No,
no.
you're fine. You're fine.
Yeah,
That's
I'm
why I
sorry,
pointed
babe.
that out.
Bunch
That's
of
why I
baby
pointed that
back
out.
fucking bitches.
Y'all gotta be careful who y'all fucking with on this app. I'm telling you.
Well, that's what I'm saying, you guys. Like, this is literally just fucking TikTok. Who the fuck cares? We're all a bunch of strangers to each
No
other.
bitch could put fear in me. That's
We
for
could
sure.
sit here. Hold on, let me finish my point. We could sit here and we could be cordial. Yes, we have online friends. We can respect each other. But at the end of the day, it's fucking TikTok. Who the fuck cares? We all have our own lives.
So if the TRAs are actively getting doxxed and our jobs are getting called, why would we not make a list of the people who aren't safe for us to engage with?
I'm sorry, do you have proof of every single person of that? Do you have proof of every GC on that list has doxed somebody? Or is it just hearsay? Or is it just because you don't like the person?
I don't have the list. I don't know what you're talking about. But if we made a
Sound like she was
list...
speaking on the ones that are doxing, right?
Yeah, I gotta go. Guess who's at my front fucking door?
Ops.
This is not okay.
Ahndi, I'm sorry.
Ahndi, I'm sorry. That's not okay. This isn't okay.
Oop, my bad.
Yeah, I don't agree with
This
that.
isn't okay.
Oh, this is fucking insane. This
I'm
is
not gonna lie,
actually
Ahndi
fucking
should have let
insane
them hear
behavior.
this shit.
Well,
this is fucking
my
insane
question
behavior.
is, are y'all going to continue to platform poo?
Who's
Are y'all going to continue
y'all?
to platform?
Who's y'all? Like, you're just putting blanket statements over
y'all.
people. We're just putting blanket states over people, and that's what is causing harm to everybody. Your blanket statement over all the GCs.
What just happened
What
is
You're
the harm.
inflicting violence on other people by using blanket statements saying y'all, and it's all of you GCs. It's not all of us.
Anyone in here
if the shoe
going
fits,
to continue
basically.
to platform poo?
Are you
I've
gonna?
never
Is anyone
platformed
here
the
going to
pooch. All
continue
right.
to
Just wait.
platform
Just,
food?
Okay.
just
And
wait.
Chris,
At the end of the
my
day,
problem.
this.
Wait,
Wait,
can we have a
everyone.
quick
This
intro
is this
too
is
when you're done?
Can I please say something,
this is.
Brittany? Please.
Yeah, in a moment. This is
We have
Coco's
shown
panel,
Okay.
that
and if
Pooh is a
Coco,
let's
dangerous
let Brittany
person.
speak, y'all.
please, this is Coco's panel, and if Coco decides that they're going to panel anyone that they wish to panel, that's up to them. Just like KG has turned around and said, no, fuck you all, it's my
I
panel,
will
I'm going
no
to do what
longer
I
be
want.
paneled with Pooh
Coco's going to
ever
do the
again.
same. The same
Okay,
with
drop down
how
then.
Coco has said, the same with how Coco has said, I don't give a fuck what anyone says, I'm still going to be paneling Ahndi, still paneling Chloe, still paneling everyone that is supposedly problematic. That you cannot tell people who they can and can't panel.
Right, and that's what I wanted to respond to, Brittany, right? It goes both ways. I mean, we're just gonna brush over Andy saying that we're all cockroaches and need to be treated like 1930s Germany, and basically going completely crazy off the deep end to where I was like, and ignoring all the women that are trying to speak up in public, and they're being physically abused. They're being having tomato juice thrown on them. They're being threatened. I can't even tell you the amount of threats that I get in my comments and saying, I've seen you in person. I'm looking for you in person. I don't spread that stuff all over the app because it's dumb. But you have to hold the same standard. This is an app. Yeah, we're gonna be paneling freaking weird people. That's the whole point of the app.
And
My
I've sent
opinion.
you the message. I sent you the message
And
that I
I sent
received
you the message.
recently.
I sent you the message.
Whoa. Okay. Crystal, you saw the message. Kay, you saw the message that I recently
I
got.
did, babe.
That's
Oh,
only
yeah.
one. That's only one.
That
Like
was
that's the
insane.
most That's the most descriptive. But that's just one of the messages I've received. Shit day in day out
Why did he even get
because
to that?
I don't know. I muted them and I sent you that as well. Why I muted them. What they had said, I had to mute them to make sure that comment was taken out of comments because you cannot be saying that. People know the shit that like a lot of us kind of cop on the daily. We've just it's a fucking mess. I don't even know what is going on TikTok right now, but the last week has been an absolute shit show.
The
Absolute
problem
shit
though
show.
is the rhetoric I just saw in the comments as well from Lyra said that there's complicity enabling the people who are doing this. So if it's one GC, it's all of them. It's the mentality like that and that fucking rhetoric that is causing harm on not just the GCs, but the TRAs. You're literally instilling violent thoughts into people to react to one another and continue this bullshit. We need to stop now. It needs to end here. This is not okay. You are threatening people's lives. You're not harming just that person online that you're threatening. You're harming other people in their lives who are getting caught in the crossfire because you don't know who they live with. You don't know what they do. It's absolutely fucked. It needs to stop. And that goes for both fucking sides.
Yeah, there was a situation one time where somebody was doxxed in the pro-life, pro-choice community, and they thought that they were just directly harming the person. And by doxing the person, they made it public to somebody who was in a domestic violence abuse situation. They released the location of somebody who had a temporary protective order, and somebody who they had the temporary protective order against then found out where they were living. So somebody's abuser found out where they were living. So let's not fucking do this. This is weird.
I'm going to make it very, very clear since too many of the people up here want to twist every single thing. I have and will call Ahndi out for engaging in predatory behavior. What he wrote and the romantic tension he wrote about between a 5-year-old and an 80-year-old is never going to be okay, is never going to sit well with me, and I'm not going to go into panels where he is and not talk about it. The next thing, I specifically said on multiple occasions that I don't support doxing. I don't support people calling his workplace. I don't support anybody doing any harm to him or anything like that. I haven't doxed him. I won't dox him. He said he was going to dox himself on my panel, and I said no, because I don't support any of that. I don't want people to bring harm to him. I don't want people to call his work or anything like that. If people decide to do that, that is not on me. I don't control people. I don't tell them to do that. I don't have any control over that. But what he wrote and the explanation he gave for it was predatory, will remain predatory, because he came up with that whole story. I don't care if he changed it. I don't care if he wants to take out that entire section as a whole. He is still predatory, so I will still talk about it predominantly when he is on panels. And that's that.
So I have a question for you and anyone else that believes that what that passage was what it was, whatever it was, because even I don't see it that way. Have you read the full It book by Stephen King?
No.
Okay. Have you seen the Twilight movies?
Yes.
Okay. Have you seen Interview with the Vampire?
No.
Okay. So all of those have relationships with someone who is drastically older and way younger. And specifically in the It movie, the one that came out a couple years ago with Bill Skarsgård, there's a scene in the book where they're all, quote unquote, together, right? And they're all kids. How would you feel about that in the book? And in the movie, there's a whole scene where they're swimming and they're all like in their undies. So like, is that predatory?
Wait, can you repeat what you just said? Sorry.
No, you're good. In the It book by Stephen King, the original book, there is a scene in the book where all of them have all the kids have a smorgy to do whatever to defeat Pennywise. And in the movie, there's a scene where they're all in their underwear and swimming. They're children, right? Is that also predatory?
Yes, I would say that's predatory, and that's disgusting. Just like with Twilight, that was fucking disgusting too, especially when the relationship between a 17-year-old and he's like 3,000 years old, and then with Jacob and the baby, I think it was disgusting. It shouldn't be normalized in any sort of TV or any sort of books. Like, there's so many places, there's so many books, TV shows, movies that try to normalize this gross shit, and it shouldn't be normalized in any way, shape, or form. It's fucking gross.
Well, it's just like all the anime bros,
I'm not
right?
done. Hold on. Would you say that Stephanie Meyer is predatory? She has predatory behavior?
If she wrote that, then yes, I would say that is, I would say that's a predatory thing to write about. Yeah.
Okay. Just checking your consistency. Sorry, Sue, you can go.
Wait 2 seconds. I think, and like, Poot, I dropped you. I don't like when, like, you've said it multiple times. You've called
I
people.
say to everyone, I say people tune out all the time. I don't really care if people get offended. That's on them.
Please don't. Like, if you're on panel, please don't. Like,
I won't say it again, but like, I say it to everyone. So if you want to insinuate that it's like a racist remark, no, she just needed to put a muzzle on it. But
already been told that you're racist anyway. So, but I have a question.
Yeah,
so did you
wanna
watch all Twilight, like all the Twilights though, or you just watched one?
I watched the first movie. I didn't watch the rest of them.
Okay, so after that, you just decided not to. But how did you know about the last one then?
Because people told me about it. All my friends were really into Twilight. Like, they had the Twilight pillars and shit. So they told me about
it too. So you never like let them know, like, oh, I don't want to watch it because it's predatory.
Well, at the time it came out, I was like, 7? So I just told them I didn't like it.
Girl, you a liar. I don't care. Ain't no damn
consistency. If you don't want to believe me, you don't have to believe me.
Like, I'm just saying, if that's like predatory, why'd you keep watching them? But okay.
Yeah, but I do think it's predatory. That's why I haven't watched it further.
Yeah, I hear you.
Well, to be perfectly honest with you, like, I watched it, and the part for me that was like, okay, this is fucking like creepy and weird, was Jacob and the baby. Like, what are we doing? Yeah, I agree.
The imprinting shit was fucking weird.
Yeah, I don't like that. The rest of
How'd
it,
you start watching it after the first
the rest of
How'd
it,
you start watching it after the first one? Because the first one, like, I don't remember anything predatory, but you said you stopped watching it after the first one, but you never
Yeah,
watched the full episode of the one with the baby. You just
no,
heard
I
about
think
it.
the one with the baby was what, number 3, number 4?
The last
Yeah,
one.
you said you only watched the
Yeah,
first
the
one.
last one.
I only watched the first one. I didn't like the first one because I thought it was creepy when he would well, first of all, I saw it when I was 7, so I just didn't like it. And then when I watched it when I was older,
Yeah, I was gonna
I
say
didn't
you were
like
just about to give me a whole memory, but then you remembered you were 7.
yeah,
So why don't
but
you
I
like to
didn't.
watch it, but you don't remember?
Hold
Like,
on,
which one is
hold
it?
on.
Hmm.
When I watched it when I was older, the first Twilight film, I didn't like how weird he was because he would like watch her sleep. And I think they talk about the age gap somewhere in there. I didn't like it. Then I didn't watch the rest of it, but I knew about the imprinting scene. I'd seen clips of the imprinting scene and I thought that was weird. So I haven't watched the rest of them.
Okay, and Addie, it's because T Girl brought up Twilight, so I just decided to ask because I'm like, if this was very triggering to you, so triggering to you, why'd you keep watching it? But okay, I hear you.
I wouldn't say it's triggering, it's just gross. I think some of the rhetoric that people
How about the Little
that
Mermaid?
these how about the what?
The Little
No, I
Mermaid.
was saying
Prince. Have you
no,
not?
because Addie was like, why are we
I
talking
know.
about Twilight, or what
I
does this
know.
have to do with
I
anything?
just saw about this. So Ariel is 16 years old, and Eric is God knows how long. Do you avoid watching that too, or Sleeping Beauty, Cinderella, all of that?
I've watched Cinderella. I haven't watched The Little Mermaid or Sleeping Beauty. I've watched Monsters Inc., Toy Story. What else have I watched?
Okay. Anyways, these
I mean,
princesses
there's
are supposedly underage, which I don't know the original age, but from what we gather and from their voice, from what they say in Little Mermaid, Ariel's 16. She saves Prince Eric, and he's like in his 21, 22. I think it's weird, the age thing, but I don't think it's predatory. Would you find that predatory?
Anybody who is portraying or depicting or writing about an older person being romantically involved with someone who's underage, that's like automatically gross.
It's
I don't
red
think
flag.
that's
It's
what she was
red flag
writing about,
raising.
though.
No, but like I've
It was
noticed
two
this, and
younger
I
children.
don't think that as a kid you recognize. So like I can understand Poot why like at 7 or even younger, like we've watched things and not really noticed stuff
Right.
that like was a little odd. And then like as an adult, there are things that I've seen that I'm like, that's really weird. Like it's like
Right.
look at
There's a
like
lot of movies
like
that are really weird.
Nickelodeon. Well, look at like Nickelodeon, right? And the weird things that like Dan Schneider would have Ariana Grande and Jeanette McCurdy and all these like young girls doing on these shows where when we were kids, it was like, oh, haha, it's funny. You know what I mean? There's like whipped cream or like some weird shit like all over the place. Ha ha ha,
Thought it
that's
was
so
weird,
random.
even at the age of
And
12. I thought it was
it,
weird.
but like a lot of kids thought, yeah, and I did too, but there was a number of kids that like didn't
What the
understand that there was
Pete?
something, yeah. And then Dan, of course, you know, as an adult, there are plenty of people who now understand, okay, Dan Schneider was a P3DO and Dan Schneider was purposely doing this kind of thing to get these kids to do things basically that were getting them off. Like
I
we
also
knew,
don't want to align this with Ahndi. That's why when y'all said
no,
talking about a
no,
young person talking to a grown
but
person,
it's
that's
red
not what the
flag
book was about.
raising.
Yeah, no, I get that,
Unfortunately,
but I do
yeah.
want to say this. That's not what the book was about. She was talking about a young 12-year-old who had a crush on another young guy, a young boy. So it was like, I guess you guys
Right.
are basically hyper fixated on the fact that she was describing what she liked about the boy. I don't know, but
Well, we're hyper vigilant because we
Okay,
are.
hold on.
well, no, I'm not
I
saying that's
that's
not
not
wrong.
the
I'm just
same
speaking on what
one.
it
That's
is.
not the same one
You
though,
probably
Clay.
didn't watch it. You probably don't care. But he came up on my panel and he discussed anything and everything we wanted to discuss, from his gross comments about things, from his book, everything. And he said,
Oh, I
fuck off,
huh?
Bill. It was a fantasy book that he wrote, and the characters were 5 and 17 in one realm, but infant and 80 in the other realm, and that he wanted he wrote it with romantic tension between the 5-year-old and the 17 or 80-year-old, whichever one it is. And he said the reason that he wrote it that way was because in future, when she was older, they would end up together. It was gross. And I think that is still very disgusting and predatory to write about. I don't know what kind of story he's giving you. I don't know, like, what
Story he's
he's
giving me.
given
I'm
to
just
you.
going off what I.
But
First of all,
that's
that's
not
your
the
problem.
story
You
that
think
he
that I'm
has.
going
That is
against
not the
what you're
story
saying. What I'm
that he
doing
has
is
given
okay. Can you
at
put a
all.
muzzle on it now because I gotta respond to what you're
You've
saying.
already.
So no. Thank you,
Yeah, you
Pill.
have.
So what I'm
But you're not
basically
listening.
saying is, okay. Let me clear it up. So what I'm basically saying, I'm not defending anything. I'm going off what I literally seen. I read it like from top to bottom. I was there the moment Martha came up, the first day she came up and was putting this story out there. I was like, okay, what the fuck? Like I was weirded out too. But then that's when I went to Ahndi privately and I had a deep talk with Ahndi. I also read it and I understood the situation. I'm like, okay, Ahndi, I can see why they're trying to twist this up. But it's a book. I could see it's a book. At first they were trying to say it's a message between Ahndi and some crush or whatever, some little boy. That's what they were trying to say at first. But then they're still dragging it out even after understanding that it was simply a book. So it's like regardless, Ahndhi's not gonna like look good in the situation at all. Y'all keep dragging it out every single day.
Can
How
I
long
ask
is
a
this gonna go on?
question?
Yeah, what's up, user?
Yes, because like I've just been listening to this whole thing and like trying to follow it and stuff like that. I've been listening
How
to
old
it for
are
the last
you?
like
We know
I'm
your
19.
age. How old are
Oh,
you? Oh,
I'm
you
19.
what?
Oh yeah, she
19?
comes on my live. She's 19.
Yeah. So in regards to the situation, Pooh, I want to ask you, if you do not condone doxing or the infliction of Andi's livelihood, but you believe she has predatory behavior and people should be warned about said behavior, what is the goal in you doing all of this?
Yeah, so to call him out and to stop him from being paneled on these lives, he actively engages in this weird predatory behavior by that book, by talking about incest and normalizing incest. There are a few other things as well, but I won't get into everything. So I don't support anybody calling his work. I don't support anybody bringing any harm to him.
Why not if you think that they are engaging in
Hold on,
predatory behavior?
I'm still responding. Can you hear that? Yeah, so I don't have any reason to believe that he has harmed or predated on any people in the real world or online. I don't have any proof of that, so that's why I would say don't. Don't call them. But if anybody had any real concerning issue, then yeah, I'd say report it. But it's predatory to write a story about a 5-year-old and an
Wait, so
80-year-old.
if they
I don't
haven't
understand.
if they haven't done harm to anyone specifically, but you still think that they are a danger or a potential danger engaging in like predatory acts, why wouldn't you want their livelihood to be afflicted? It seems like you just are mad and want some online drama and want to go around circulating some bullshit. When people put
Hold on,
pen
but
to paper on what you're saying, then it's a problem. Then you don't endorse it.
do you not think that writing about a 5-year-old and an 80-year-old in a relationship is predatory?
Ancient age. Can someone bring Ahndi in here so Ahndi can like defend this? Because
I think she's
I'm not
dealing with a
Ahndi.
popo. I think she's dealing
Yeah,
with a
she's
popo
dealing with her
because
personal
someone
situation
doesn't
now.
have balls
Oh
and wants
yeah,
to
I
be a little
forgot about
asshole and make shit up and call the cops. So
I would say from what I heard,
that.
it
You can
was.
say
Oh,
you
sorry,
don't
go.
condone it. No, I'm just gonna say you could say you don't condone it, but it's just you're the common denominator of it all. Like you wanted this deep down, you wanted people to slander her, and you know it's TikTok. You know people have no limits when it comes to slander. We all know that. Come on now, when it comes to people getting put out there and slandered and The shit's getting brought up every single day. And the fact that it's still, it's happening and you're still slandering her shows that you do want this to happen. You can't keep doing it and say, oh, I don't want this to happen, but then go on another live and say, oh, Ahndie's a predator. Ahndie's a predator. Like, you already know that's the
He
effect of
engages in
this.
predatory behavior. He wrote
So
a
you
book
want
about
this to happen. So just be
about a
honest and
5-year-old
stand on this
and
shit.
an
You want her to
80-year-old.
get
See, but
slandered.
this
I'm
is
You
standing
want her to
on
get
what it
doxxed.
is.
this
Because
is
if you didn't, you would have shut the fuck up about it.
this is why
I am
I think we need
outing
to be
him
careful.
on a public platform
So
because
stand
he
on that
engaged
shit.
in this
Stand on it and be honest.
gross
And
behavior.
don't say
And
you
I
don't
will
want it
call
to
it out on
happen. You do
TikTok.
want it to happen.
But
Just
I do
say
not
it.
want any harm to come to him. I don't think anybody should have called his
Oh my god.
workplace or
Then
called
why
the
do you
cops
keep
or anything like
perpetuating the
that. I
same
That's like
do
thing
not
that is
setting up a
causing more
rivalry.
understand
That's
harm?
like setting up
what
somebody
you
and being like,
cannot
oh, listen, I don't want
understand.
this to happen. Like, you
This
do.
is
Stop.
absolutely
And you can
nothing
only
I
fool
compared
the
also
to.
dumbasses.
I also do not control anybody else's actions.
But you are
I don't
I
perpetuating
get
the
control who
harm
that.
comes
against
into my
her
life.
by.
But you want it to
I have
happen. You
told
don't give a
people,
fuck if it's
no,
happening. You
I
don't care.
didn't want that to
You
happen. I don't
do.
know how many times I have to say it.
Because
Okay,
if
You
okay,
you
do not
hold
didn't,
want,
on,
you would
hold
shut the
on,
fuck
you
hold
up.
do
on.
not
I
want
don't
It's
to
already
believe
out
what I'm
there.
hold on.
saying, then you can run with your own rhetoric.
I mean,
That's fine.
nobody really does. Nobody with a
I
brain believes
already
you.
know
Like, it's
what it
obvious.
is and why I've called him out. I called him out because he's gross and he's predatory. What he had wrote was gross, and people deserve to know that on here.
Okay,
Okay,
people
Because
we
don't
all
agree
people
with
know.
have
you.
been
Okay,
Okay,
hold
able
on.
people do
This is
not
and
agree
Get
with
people
it.
each
wait,
other.
wait,
decide
wait,
to
wait.
pretend that he doesn't do this stuff.
This is why I think we
I
need to be
have him blocked.
this
I
is why I
have
think we
him
need
Yet you're
blocked
still talking about her over
this
and
is
I'm
over and
gonna talk
over and
wait,
about
wait,
it
over.
wait, wait,
because
wait.
it's
This is
gross.
why I think we need to be careful because I don't think that people are understanding the word predatory the same way, and this is why I chose to say like concerning behavior. I could say it's red flag kind of behavior. But I don't think Poot that predator, like I think that because of the way that people respond to that word, that it may be better to not use that word because when people hear predator, they're assuming that something has like physically, at least in my mind, this is my interpretation of what I see people do in
Right.
response to that
Yeah.
word. So I've been trying to be more careful about using that word because while I didn't necessarily always see it that way as like you have to have done something, I'm understanding and realizing that that must be what other people think when you say that word, like somebody has already done something to somebody else. And so then people are responding in a way that suggests that they think that Ahndi has done something, has committed some kind of
And
crime,
listen,
which
Shrimp,
hasn't
you're right.
happened.
Because someone came in my life and they're like, oh my God, did the honey do whatever? You know what I mean? And I'm like, no, that's not what it was. Like, that's not what, and you got to repeat the story. And then they're like, oh, okay.
Yeah,
Like, they're
Pooh is
thinking it's
I,
really
perpetuating
that
I, I,
serious.
I 100%, I get that, but we still need to be able to call out, like, who,
How
this
many?
story thing is nothing. No,
Everyone
hold
already
on.
knows and no one
No,
cares.
just wait. This story thing
Y'all
is
are bored with your
nothing, and
lives.
just can you fucking let me finish? Because, like, I'm trying to. This story thing is nothing compared to. I'm about to download the live. I've been trying to do it all day, but I've had lives coming out my ass, people like shit happening. The live on Reasonable last night, that was messed up. What Legendary said, I would call that predatory behavior, and everyone else can make their own judgments once they see it, because I'm going to download it and I'm going to post it. So, a
Wait,
story in a
wait,
book,
wait, wait, wait,
like,
wait, Brittany, were you there when he came back and said, I actually changed my mind?
no.
You weren't
So
there for
how come
that?
when it was coffee, y'all were quick to let it go?
Oh,
No,
I'm
I
not.
wasn't.
I'm
I
I
not.
wasn't.
actually
I
I
think
just said
denounced that.
everyone needs to be
I
held
I
at the
don't know
think
how
we
same
many
need
times
to
I
standard.
have to do that.
I think we
If
need
But
to
this
have a
I
thing
will
was
say
up, I
this,
conversation
then
said
I have to
everyone
drop
needs to be
down
held
about
at
because
the
I have to
same
go into
standard.
work. Um, Andy's writing is concerning. It is predatory behavior. If you guys don't know how to comprehend that, like that's on you. And if you want to defend his predatory behavior, you go ahead and do that. I'm not going to. I stand by what I've said. Again, don't wish harm on him. Don't think people should be calling the cops on his work. Don't think people should be going and trying to find him or stalk him or anything like that. But what he wrote was engaging in predatory behavior.
All right. We
All
heard
right,
you.
I'm gonna
All
drop
right, what do
down
you have
now.
to say, Aspera?
Real quick, if we're going to be consistent here, then we shouldn't start talking about what happened with Coffee on that panel until all of us have seen the clips, all of us have the facts, and all of us have
Shouldn't be
talked
talking
to
about Andi too,
Coffee.
right?
Yeah. Did I not just say that from like the start of
No,
coming
I
up
was just trying to
here?
make sure for the ones that just
Yeah,
came in.
if we're gonna be fucking consistent on both sides, then if we start talking about Coffee on this panel, that we're just putting all of our foots in our mouths and looking like a bunch of fucking assholes.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so we're not gonna
I
talk about
agree.
that.
Yeah, so like I said, just like y'all don't want to drag out Coffee, make sure you guys are keeping the stay consistent, because I feel like you guys definitely did drag out the Coffee situation. It was very unnecessary, and I feel like you guys are doing the same thing today.
Yeah,
Does anybody else have anything to say?
no.
Not really.
I just
Scribble
think
Scrabble person that just came in.
Yolandi.
What's up,
Yolandi,
Yolandi?
Yolandi.
Hey, Andy, how you doing?
I'm good. I just wanted to say my piece on something because I've noticed something. I'm not gonna drag it out. I've not really got to say it, but I do think it's very interesting how Coffee did go up there and kind of defended, like got defensive for that girl about her age, because imagine if that was a TRA, and I'm like literally the opposing side of TRA, but if it was a TRA up there, I just know you guys would eat that up and then kind of really drag that out hard. I just wanted to say that.
Gonna be let it go, let's not talk about it. Oh, but we could talk about this for a whole 2 weeks.
I would second that.
It's
Yeah,
not.
I would second
But
that.
it's not let it go, let it go. Like I said when I was up there, I turned around and I said, like, sorry, you need to stop talking. You need to let Coffee speak. Coffee didn't want to come back. Coffee came back. I was like, okay, cool.
I
Let
thought we weren't
Coffee
gonna
speak.
like talk about this and contribute to the problem. I thought we were all gonna be consistent. Stop talking about
How,
Coffee.
how
Stop
old are
talking
you?
about
Wait, that's
Ahndi.
fair acting. I need y'all to act the same way when Andy's brought up.
We've
I just said that.
we've just spoken about Andy for how long?
I'm thinking I'm
It's not
directly talking to
okay.
you. I said y'all,
No, 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 no.
plural. Like,
That's
what do
what
you
I'm
mean?
saying. No, no, I'm
No,
saying
not
we've
you, Brittany. I'm
spoken
talking
about.
to Spira. I know
Okay.
you just said that. I'm
I
saying
was
for the ones who
res-
keep repeating it.
I mean, to be
Yeah,
fair,
and
I
all I
already
was
said I
doing
was
was
gonna.
repeating myself.
To be
What did
fair,
you say, Yolandi?
to be fair, the only reason why I said it, I said I was gonna say my piece and leave it at that. It wasn't gonna be like a drag on topic because, like I said, I didn't really get to speak on something like that. I just wanted to point out, obviously.
I like that you're calling out the hypocrisy. Because trust me, I don't think it's okay, too. I don't think it's okay either. Like, it's corny. But, like, I need the same energy. The way she's coming at it, like, okay, stop talking about this. I need the same energy when y'all drag the shit out about Andi. Like, okay, we get it. She feels the way she feels. Hoop feels the way she feels. We don't give a fuck about y'all feelings. Take that shit and shove it up your ass. We don't care.
I
Get
think
over it.
people are also perpetuating their own like this is just going to happen regardless, where people perpetuate their own ideas on either trans people or gender critical people and just push that narrative so fucking far people's up people's ass. It's so bad where you cannot separate what people do versus the narrative you want to paint them as. Like, it's just never gonna stop.
It's like, listen, the underlying problem here is the fact that y'all don't like Andi. Like, y'all don't like the fact, like, I'm not gonna say, I'm only speaking for the ones who just don't. So if the shoe fits, wear it. But I'm just saying, like, y'all just don't like her. Y'all don't fuck with the fact that she's a TRA. Y'all just don't like her views. So you guys want to find any little thing to make it into a big problem and slander her. It's corny. It's mad
At the end
corny.
of the day,
Why don't we
everyone
just let
needs
it
to be
all
held at the
go
same
and maybe
You said
standard.
get
what,
back
Brittany?
to Coco's
Everyone needs to be
panel?
held at the same standard.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm getting at. That's why, like, I wanted to be consistent because I said, let's stop talking about Ani. Let's stop doing this. And then someone's like, oh, Coffee, blah, blah. And I'm like, well, if we're going to
Yeah,
be
I was the one
consistent,
that
then we
said it
shouldn't
because
talk.
I had to call out the hypocrisy. And honestly, I'll
Then
do
we
it again
shouldn't
the next
talk
time I
about
hear
that
it.
either. If we're
Yeah, if
all
I
going
hear
to
this
do
Andi
better and be
situation again,
better,
I'll continue to do it.
I just
And
said
however you
that.
feel
And
about
I
it, I'm sorry
said,
to hear
if we're
that.
all, oh
Yeah,
my
but you're saying
gosh, if we're
someone, but
all,
I'm gonna put a name on it. I
no.
was the one that called it out, and I'm gonna let you know
Okay,
why.
cool. Yeah, that's
Uh-huh.
fine. But if we're all
Okay.
going to try to do
Okay, what
better and
else?
be better like we've been preaching up
Yeah, I
here,
agree. So
then
let's
we
keep the
have to
same
behave
energy for
that way.
Andi. Uh-huh.
I don't
Yeah. Well,
disagree
you
with
keep
you.
bringing
Why
the
are
shit
you
up, so
coming
I'm gonna
at
keep
me so fucking
responding. I'm gonna
hard?
keep
What's your
responding because you keep
problem?
saying it over and over.
Because to be
What is
honest,
your
it just seems like
problem?
What do you mean? You
coffee
said
was
somebody
going
brought up
like a
coffee, so
dollar
I put a name
nine.
I
to
didn't
it. It
even
was
know
me.
who said it first, so
Oh,
that's
it
why I
was me,
said
and I'm letting you know,
somebody.
baby. It was me.
Okay,
I
cool.
said it.
Relax.
Okay,
Like
I'm
I'm saying, if
calm.
we're
I'm
gonna
just
all
talking
be
loud.
consistent,
I'm
yeah, if
calm.
we're
But
all
yeah,
gonna,
like you
can
said,
I
let's let it
please
go.
finish my
Let's let it
sentence? Can
go.
I
I mean,
finish
are you
my
gonna repeat
sentence?
yourself? Because we all
Can I
heard it
finish?
already.
I
Let's
mean,
stop.
you've
Let's
repeated
stop
yourself
talking about
nonstop. Can
coffee.
I repeat
Are you gonna keep
myself?
repeating it? Do you need a
Like, if
timer
we're
so
all
you could
gonna
like
try to be
speed it
better
up?
and do better, like we've been preaching up
Yeah,
here
because we're
this
trying
whole
to move on
time,
with
then
this
it
shit.
starts now.
We're trying to move on with this
Yet we're
shit.
still talking about it. So
Yeah,
why don't
you're
we get back to the fucking prompt? How
still
about
talking
Hey,
that?
about it.
hey, stop.
My
Stop.
God.
Let's stop. Stop. Everybody stop. Everybody is very high alert right now, high energy, angry, upset,
Yeah,
negative
I'm just
feelings.
trying to
Let's
redirect that we all drop
Okay,
it
let's
and
let Shrimp
fucking lead
speak.
by
Like Shrimp,
example
what you gotta
and just
say?
get back to the prompt.
Okay, stop.
Cool.
Stop.
I'm
Mute the one
sorry,
that's
but
Fucking
interrupting.
Wait,
annoying. I'm
Brittany, are you
done.
Brittany, are you
what, what,
okay.
yeah, I am. And what, Yolandi said in comment, I agree. And, you can bring it up if you want what you said in comments there.
Oh yeah, like I feel like the line was only drawn when people brought up coffee, and then all of a sudden it's like, oh, well, let's drop both of it.
But she cut off the whole
It's to do with
2 hour
the GC. We want
long.
to get back to the prompt, right? When we're
She
calling
cut
out the
off.
predatory behavior of a GC, we want to get back to the prompt. But whenever it was a TRA, we had all the time in our day. We could talk about it all day. But no, now we want to get back to the prompt. Let's
Ahndi
talk
wanna
about
come
it.
up.
Happy Pride. Y'all are still bigots.
Wanna come up.
Listen,
Andy
this
has
is
it.
as someone that's like, I
People
don't
need to get
believe
off this
that.
app and take care of their mental health if this app is toxic.
Yeah.
If
So I
it's
just wanted to
harming your
say,
mental
as
health, get off the app for a while. Take a break. Get
I
some,
just,
Are you okay,
fresh.
Andy?
Once you are
Sorry.
deep
Yeah,
diving into
honestly, that
people's
was a
Facebook, yeah, get help, please.
that was
can I
a
Whoever,
say
yeah.
something
great
real quick?
big fucking nothing. Yeah, no, like he literally he walked through my house. He crawled his fine, sexy uniformed ass up into my crawl space, which I've never been in before, to make sure that there wasn't a child being held up there or whatever.
Oh wow.
And told me to take better care of my information online and to pursue legal charges if I have been harassed. That was it. I asked if I could find out, like, if I could find out who reported me, and he said it was an anonymous tip, and because there was no crime committed, that there wouldn't be a case, so there was nothing to reveal. But
Can I
no,
s-
like he, hold up, like let me say this because I'm gonna place like whatever the positive spin on this. Dude was fine as fuck, and he was here within 24 hours of the call, which is great turnaround for like suspected child abuse. Like that's insane.
Sorry, Andy. I was like, kind of like speaking, and then I didn't know like if anyone heard me, so I didn't mean to interrupt you. That's
Now
my
she's
bad.
saying W.
So I wanted to like say this is I'm someone that's like against like the whole TR thing. I don't give myself like a title because I think it's a little dumb. Like I have my viewpoints. I don't want to fit into some little group because then they start holding you accountable for these people. I don't agree with everyone that has the same similar stance as me, but I just think it's very ironic, you know, they as soon as they say that there's all these predatory behaviors with the TRA side, right? But when someone sees them doing something like that, right, they all of a sudden, you know, there's like 15 excuses for it. But if it was a TRA did the same thing, I am telling you, there would be so much more outrage. And don't get me wrong, like I agree with a lot of what GCs say, but like I'm starting to kind of notice that because they have such a strong belief in this, that they're like trying to find something to crack down on, cancel, get upset about. It's just kind of weird. Like Twilight movies, books. Are we like are we for real right now?
Like I said, at the end of the day, everyone needs to be held at the exact same standard. We can't just turn a blind eye to one thing and then call out someone for something like if it's similar. Like there needs to be a standard upheld. So that's all I was saying before. Like
Yeah,
it went silent.
Yeah,
I
and
think we set the
Auntie,
standard, though.
I'm really sorry, Auntie, that you had to
Wait,
go through that.
Thank
Can
you.
I
I appreciate
drop
that.
Auntie, I'm gonna
anything
stand
down?
behind you 10 toes down.
Pretty?
Thank you. I appreciate
yeah,
that.
absolutely. Yeah,
Pretty.
uh,
Mm-hmm.
Andy, I
Yeah.
don't want us to
I'm gonna drop for
lose
never
track of
bow.
Yeah,
that,
what's up?
Andy.
What's
That
up,
was messed
Crystal?
up.
I'm gonna drop
I'm
for
so
never
sorry you went
bow.
through that.
Yeah,
But
all
win
good.
for the fine police officer, though.
No, seriously, I was
Auntie.
surprised. He was
It's so
very
funny.
attractive.
Even Poots saying W, Auntie.
Yeah, it's almost like I haven't committed a crime. I did nothing wrong. I
Right.
told him, he asked me why somebody might have reported me for suspected child abuse or whatever. I was like, I write dark fantasy books and they got leaked online and taken out of context. And he's like, do you have them copywritten? And I'm like, no, because I'm a fucking idiot and they weren't ready to be copywritten yet. And he's like, well, you can copyright them retroactively and attempt to have them taken down if they've been spread without your permission or whatever, but you're gonna have to talk to an attorney. That's a civil matter, not like a police matter. I was like, okay. He asked me if I had guardianship of any children. I said no. Again, he he crawled his ass up into the fucking crawl space above my attic or whatever, and that was it. Then they left.
So, I'm just going to say a couple things. So, this is a dog eat dog world right here on the internet. We all know it. We all know it. I would say unfortunately, people are psychos. They're going to try to get into your shit. They're going to try to fucking get people over to your house. They're going to try to call the police. I don't agree with that. I think it's ridiculous unless you've truly done something wrong, like physically to someone else or something. Don't believe in it, but we know it's going to fucking happen. We understand that's kind of like, unfortunately, it's just the way this TikTok fucking bullshit world is. And people are going to talk about whatever the fuck they want to talk about. So I don't like, and people like saying, oh, well, we need to give these people more grace, and we need to start talking like you're talking about the GCs. You guys need to call it out too. Well, none of y'all motherfuckers ever call y'all shit out ever on the TRA side. Very, very rarely. So don't even try to come at us. So that's just ridiculous. But I think I don't really know what happened with Coffee. Coffee's a friend of mine. I don't know what happened. I can't imagine she would ever do anything purposely wrong like that. But I don't know. I have to find out more about that. But these are the messy streets of TikTok. We all know it. Just be prepared for shit to fucking happen, unfortunately. And it's just the way it is. I hate it too. But people are psychos. So we got to understand that. That's what we got ourselves into when we get into this shit.
Never, I didn't know this about you.
What?
That you could be this reasonable.
Yeah, y'all don't know me.
Never's the only reasonable GC.
That's true.
Like one of the only ones.
Hey,
One of the only ones, sorry.
I know. I'm
Because
just
it's like I feel like a lot of y'all are like follow the leader. Like it's so corny to me how y'all follow the herd so quick. And I've always been like a one man motherfucking army. Like I don't care. I don't have to stand with nobody.
I
But
don't agree with you going
sweetheart, I
off on
wouldn't call us.
Espera either. That wasn't cool.
I wouldn't
But yeah,
call
Espera had
us
me fucked up. I'm
GCs.
sorry, Never. I'm sorry,
I
honey.
wouldn't.
Like
She's a
I
sweetheart.
don't even have
call us
no issue with
GCs.
her. I'm actually cool
Sorry.
with Espera. But the fact that she kept making it seem like I'm directing it towards her, that was annoying me. Because I'm like, girl, I'm not even talking to you. But now
Well, I
I'm
think it
talking
was
to
just because
you.
it was right after she was talking, and then you were popping off, and I think she was
No,
thinking that
she
you
was
were
saying
talking to her.
someone said coffee. It was like the third time she kept insinuating, and she know I said that. So I was like, okay, well, let me just tell you who said it real things. But honestly, I'm gonna be real with y'all. I'm tense right now because I don't like the fact that y'all are doing this to her. Andi does not deserve that shit. I'm sorry. I understand y'all don't like that shit at TRA. I get it. I get it.
Yeah, I think she was just trying to say, let's
No, I
move
understand. You
along.
don't have to break down what was trying to happen. I know what was
2
happening. We can
seconds.
move on,
Just
though.
TS Gracie, your age.
41.
Okay. Are you involved? Did you? I have no idea what's happening right now. But
What was the
did
question?
you want to? Are you involved in this? What's happening at the moment? Or
Oh, yeah, I know what's going on. I'm not involved, but I know what's going on.
I just wanted to quickly drop off. I said my piece. I wouldn't start nothing up. I didn't get to say my piece. It's kind of hard to type all that shit out on a little comment and, rather put my comment to a voice and stand by what I said, and I do seriously mean it. I mean, I believe that there's definitely selective outrage and there's a lot of weird things going on here, but thank you for letting me up, and I'm sorry that happened to you, Ahndi.
What I want to say really fast, and then I'll shut up, is everybody who took everything out of context, everybody who shared the conversation, everybody that had negative things to say about Andi without knowing everything owes her a huge apology.
Well, no, wait. We said negative shit on Andy because of what he said first. Now, come on.
Look. Hey, I'm not done. Look, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Okay, none of this matters.
Yeah,
right?
it does.
Hang on, I'm not done. I said this yesterday, and I'm gonna start running with this. Kindness is free. You know what apology is? It's kindness. Kindness doesn't cost
Y'all
anybody.
ain't kind to us.
You say, "Hang on, I'm kind to everybody, girl. Like, don't come for me. I'm not doing that."
You can
But
smile on our face, but you can do shit behind our back, which is what you're doing.
hang on, stop interrupting me. Kindness is free. Apology is free. It does not take. People shouldn't have to be pushed to an apology. You should say from the bottom of my heart, "I'm so sorry for perpetuating this narrative about you without knowing all of the facts. I'm truly, truly sorry for the hurt people have caused you." It doesn't take much to say that, and I think we all need to start doing that with people who we continue with these stories and the drama without knowing everything. Can we all agree on that? The Andi deserves an apology. She's owed an apology.
No, I think we're owed an apology for y'all fucking using our spaces and pretending to be us. Yeah, absolutely.
Never. We are not talking about that right now. We're not talking
My
about that right now. That's
goodness,
not the
never.
point. That's not the point.
A lot to do with it.
Never. Girl,
Silky,
shut up.
can you give
Can
your
I
age
please
so that we
finish?
can just jump in? Yeah, can I just get Silky's age and then?
Yeah.
I'm 42.
Silky
I'm
was
right behind Never's.
amazing. Yeah, you're fine. I wanted to get the age and now everyone. But
Look,
continue.
I'll land my plane. Just be kind. Kindness is free. Apologize because you know it's the right thing to do. That's all I gotta say.
Never will always be older than me, punk.
Wow. Congrats.
Never, you're like
Always.
a freaking roller coaster, I swear. Some days I'm like, you know what? Minus the trans stuff, you and I would get along so well, and we do. And then sometimes you say so many hateful things. I'm like, girl, I hate
Not
you
hateful.
today.
It's just the truth. You know, like, I mean, you can't tell women that how we feel is hateful.
No, but I mean,
What
some of
we're being
this,
done to
like,
us.
sometimes you just call people some of the meanest things, though,
Oh, come
sometimes.
on. I'm not even able to call the people what I would say in real life, like on this app. So I have to like really dumb it down.
Holy shit.
Oof. I couldn't even imagine what you would say.
So I'm
That's
kind
not
of under the loop here. Am I gathering that like someone called the police on Andi for suspected child abuse?
So what they did was they called my job, but my job has nothing to do with children. It's for elderly and disabled people.
Please just say
like there's.
CA.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, so
No,
my
it
job has
wasn't
nothing
you.
to do. Oh, my bad. Yeah, she said it. No, but somebody called my job, but because I don't, like, none of my clients or whatever, none of my recipients are underage. All they could do was turn it over to local DHS, because it's all mandated reporting. Anytime they get a report that there's like abuse of it, or sorry, AB of a CH, they have to report it. Honestly, I'm genuinely impressed. I expected it would be several days, but they were out here first thing this morning, the very next day, to check on it. He walked through my house. That was it. Like it was over. Like there was nothing here. I don't have children. I don't take care of children. I don't live with
You're
children.
innocent, so you will be fine. Just
Yeah.
because these bitches are speaking on you, it doesn't matter. Fuck them. They could go to hell. But
I mean,
you're
he was.
innocent.
They were
person.
literally here.
I don't think it was
They
right
were
for
literally
someone to
here
call
for
the police.
less than 20 minutes.
I don't think it was right for someone to call the police on you. I think that was ridiculous. But I mean, I'm just saying that I'm talking about just like the talking shit about you. Like you were talking shit to us the other day, and I know you did apologize, but still, people kind of shit's pretty
Oh yeah,
harsh on
no,
people.
I don't mind. I don't mind people talking shit about me. I don't mind people critiquing my writing. Like whatever, you don't like what I wrote, that's fine. It is what it is. You don't like what I wrote. I don't like a lot of things that people write. I just don't read them, and I move on with my life. I don't call the writer of Lights Out. What's her fucking name? I think it's Nevessa Allen. I don't call this. I didn't like this book. It was incredibly graphic. There was a lot of grape in it. I didn't like it. It was weird. I don't call this individual a predator because she wrote it. So it's just like
How did your writing
I'm not
even
the
get
same as you
out?
guys.
Did you have it published?
They doxed me.
Somewhere?
They
I mean,
doxed
what
me
I'm
and went
saying
on my
is
personal
it,
Facebook page.
oh, okay. So it's out. Okay, it was
I had
wondering. So
shared,
it's on your Facebook.
yeah, the first draw or the, yeah, live your life. I'm fine. Like again, there's nothing because I don't have any clients that are like children or anything, so my job's fine. There's nothing. Well, you know, the hours are getting cut by the government, but other than that, my job's fine. But no, I don't know. This has all just been a fucking clusterfuck and a headache.
People get a little bit more
Go ahead,
concerned
Coco.
when we have so many T people that are like that are not saying you, but like that are fucking around, fucking with kids, right? So everyone's hyper vigilant, and so I'm not saying that's like an excuse like for you to get the police called on you, but everyone is hyper vigilant about this shit. And whenever like we hear anything that kind of is like that walks like a duck, you know what I'm saying? And so it's just kind of like, and that's not, that's kind of the community's fault for allowing so much shit to go on, trying to fuck with kids, you know?
Ahndi, how are you
And
doing?
I get that, but this is where I've said like things need to be held at the same standard. No, what Coffee said was not in any way like
What happened with Coffee? Just
predatory
tell
or
me the
anything.
story. Tell me what really
So
happened.
Suri has the entire clip of it. They were up on a panel, and like I've said, I didn't know this person was underage. Neither did Coffee until this live. I mod for this person, so not anymore. But they were up on panel, and there was a guy up there that was saying basically like I'll follow you and I'll follow you again, and just like really kind of messed up shit. But they had said that they were 15, and Coffee
I
didn't drop
do
them.
not like the way that Coffee has been like framed by some people who
Mhm.
are defending me. I don't think Coffee's a predator. I think she
Not at all.
shouldn't have done what she did. I think that Coffee's honestly a sweet person. I don't think she meant any harm. I do think it was a mistake, but I don't think that it's like a
Yeah,
big.
Coffee didn't do shit.
I mean, did
It's
she
just
hear?
another
She might
situation.
have not even heard the person say that. Like, so,
Bruh. Never. The crazy
But
part
she's
is
people
not
in the
that
this
type of
hold
person
on,
that
person.
they're
remember
talking about,
people in
I've
the
seen
Hold on,
so
you
comments.
many
can
people on her panel.
if you hear the clip, you'll understand more. I didn't fully understand until I heard the full clip.
Coffee's always
But
busy. She's always doing stuff. Like, so she may have
I
not
know
heard it.
that, but I know that, but she did chime in about saying how she's mature for her age, and it's good that like she
But did
has
she
like
mean it in a weird way? She's just saying she's
no
mature for her
no 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 no
age.
no 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 no
Let's
no
get Coffee in here.
no
Hold on. I'm not going to
Right.
talk. I'm
Like,
not
I
going to talk
don't know. I
about
don't
her
like
until
where this
she's
is
in here.
going.
Well,
Because y'all are trying to do
people in the
exactly two different
comments
fucking.
were saying that like she basically was trying to convert her to our side, I guess.
no,
Holy
because
shit.
she's always been on
Well, I don't
this
know.
side.
I
I
can't
know
believe I'm
who this
agreeing
is.
with Poot.
No, I'm gonna
Literally.
shut
What the
up.
fuck is happening right now?
I don't know
I know who this
myself. I
person is.
didn't hear the
I
clip.
didn't
I
know that
wasn't
they were
there.
I'm gonna
I
shut
don't
up.
underage.
want to comment on it.
Facts.
Coffee's not here.
Until I hear the clip, I can't say shit. See,
Yeah,
Andy, I knew
yeah,
that whole
Yeah.
situation, so I could speak for
yeah,
that. But
exactly, exactly, and that's why it's just like
Having
it
though.
was not, it wasn't, what she said was not predatory in any way, shape, or form. But in my opinion, as soon as I found out, when I jumped up on this live and I was like, so who is this person? And then I found out and I knew who it was. I was like, holy shit, I know this person. I've been on their panel. I've mod for them. I need to go and
Yeah,
like
Is this
report
the
the
this live
issue
person
and I
that
we're
need to
has
go.
having
like
though is
reddish
that
hair and she has like big lashes? Is
Yes,
that who
that's
it
the
is?
one.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Yeah, real
Big
quickly.
lash. Yeah.
Can I address something really quickly? Because like it's been boiling my grits really quickly.
Not the
So
grits.
it's been boiling my grits. What I have a
Mhm.
problem with is if we're going to say that what was done to Andy is wrong, it just needs to be wrong.
Yeah, I agree.
I don't think Andy being trans have to do anything because this happens to both sides of the spectrum, whether you're a GC or you're trans. I don't think this was done in malicious intent to try to harm Andy and their point of and just their point of living. So I think that in itself is wrong. Okay, across the board, I think we all can agree with that. The issue with Coffee is not that Coffee was doing anything maliciously wrong. I think the problem is when I heard the video that Shuri posted or he let us hear yesterday. Okay, just the point of is that the lady who's the panel who she was on now, and I've been on the panel too. I'm okay with owning my shit. But this was before I knew the young lady how the girl was. So I don't even panel. I unfollowed the girl. But I think the problem is that she knew of the age, and we all do this. Anytime we hear a minor on the panel, we all drop them. That's
Yeah.
thrown everybody's life just because these type of
Lock blow
conversations.
immediately.
Yeah. So I think the problem is not that Coffee. I don't. Coffee is a sweetheart. Whether people like her or not, I think she's a sweet woman. I don't think
Oh
she's out
yeah,
here doing
I
anything
agree.
maliciously wrong. I just think in this setting, on this conversation, we all have the same. We all should be under the same notion. Okay, we shouldn't be on the panels with kids because if we say kids cannot consent as grown as people, we shouldn't be on our panels, where regardless if their father allows them up there or not. That's
Yeah,
just
I'm
my
gonna have to
take.
hear
So
from
some of
Coffee
this stuff,
first.
But
yeah.
how did
So I
people
don't
Maybe
think
find out
Coffee
she was
did.
even
held to the
15?
same
She
standard that she
she
did
Thank you
onto
so
us.
she
much.
Because
said it
I'll
on
be.
just
Let me know
just
if
to
you
be a
need me.
just to be a point. Coffee, the girls, I'm not Coffee. The girls said it on the live because
Oh.
there was another person who's LGBTQ on the panel, and there was then there was Coffee, and then there were a couple of people, and the girl said that, oh, my dad says I'm six. My dad knows I'm on here. I'm 16. I say it and I own it. Da 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 da. And so Coffee responded. Coffee was on the panel. She responded after the girl said it. My thing is this. I don't think we need to be demonizing Coffee as if she was out there trying to do something wrong, which she was not. But I
Yeah.
think as we all should be on the same side, regardless of what side you sit on. That's why I think all of this TRA, GC stuff gets to people's fucking heads because at the end of the day, we're all adults. At the end of the day, if they're a
the
minor, we
GCs are
shouldn't be on their
supposed to be
panels.
protecting girls and women, though, and Coffee was up
Again,
there when
hold
that man was
Calm
on,
down,
grooming that
newbie.
hold
Calm
on,
down,
15
hold
newbie.
on,
Calm
year old.
down,
hold on.
newbie. You don't even know what you're talking about.
This is my problem. I just said I don't care if you're a GC, you're a TRA. I don't give a shit. All of us as adults should be able to
Have you
say,
seen the clip?
Can we wait for
I
Coffee to
did
speak
you not
first,
just hold on?
guys?
Did you not just hear what I just said? I heard the clip. I heard it yesterday. I don't give a damn what you have to say. At the end of the
Okay,
day,
was the
all of us
man
can
grooming the child or not?
I am not going to continue to be interrupted. I'm just not. So please
Was
stop
the
interrupting me.
man grooming the
Stop
child or
interrupting
not?
me. Stop interrupting me, number one. And I
I've
don't know
been
what man
interrupted
you're
all
talking.
day. Absolutely not. No, thank you.
Okay, absolutely, you're going to stop interrupting me. You really are. Because you're trying to make this an argument between TRA
Really?
and GC. It's not that.
Did you just
All
drop
this,
her?
all, I did. I explained why. Well, they're not being overtalked,
I
Tris?
mean, you could have. You could have
Oh, okay.
muted. You didn't need to drop.
Don't do this.
I don't know who did that, but I swear to God, it wasn't me.
It's not a mod
I
board,
will get
please.
talked
Like
over
this
all
isn't
day,
a.
and then
It's
these GCs with
this
mod
is not
cars come up here and abuse us.
this is not a JC or a. Oh my
Thanks,
gosh,
Nico.
this is not a.
Oh my God, who dropped her now?
I don't
Him.
know. This is
Plus,
not.
he's brand
This
new. I
is
don't
not
know what
a.
he's trying to jump up in here for.
This is not a JC against TRA anything. None of it is. This is just speaking facts about what has happened.
But this is my
Shit.
problem. This is the prime example. That people want to take this and go, well, it's GC, it's this, it's that. I don't give two shits. We don't care. At the end of the day, as an adult,
Who
we
is
should not be
grooming?
we
We
should
need
not
to
be
address this
paneling.
before we
Well,
continue.
then have
Who
the
is dropping?
conversation. Then have the conversation when Coffee gets here. I'm saying what I heard on that video, and that's what I'm
Andy wasn't
on
here
the video.
whenever they were conversating about Andy.
What does that have to do with anything? What
Please
does that
do
have to do with
mod
Two
anything?
somebody
completely
to
separate
talk
No, it
after
isn't.
issues.
Two complete. You're just this is
It's
and
not. It's the
it
same
is.
issue. We're either holding our respective
I have
communities
returned.
accountable or we're not.
What are you
So
talking
Quit
choose
about?
what's
comparing
property.
them.
What are you? Okay, so I don't get
Does
too
no
fucked
one
up.
want
What
to
you're
speak
talking?
up to it? Does no one want to claim what they were doing?
Dude, you're fucking like, you just got here 2 days ago. So quit trying to yap and get all up in our business. Okay. Calm down. You're not going to try
What
to make
happened
this about, he's not
earlier
going to
was
gaslight
that
us or make us about anything
um,
else.
I said
Says the
that
person who's going to
Andy was
participate with them
predatory
too.
because of the story that he wrote. I was actually hoping Andy would be on the panel when I joined back up, though.
Trish wants attention. That's what this is.
Wait, real
And I'm gonna
quick.
finish.
Hold
No,
on.
I'm
the
gonna
man
finish what I'm
came
Wait,
up
saying.
Tris,
and
just real
derailed the
quick.
Hold on.
This is
conversation and
important.
wanted to
Stop
put a
talking.
spotlight.
I'm
That
gonna
Hold on,
fin-
this
I'm
is
that's
gonna
what
important. Shut
happened.
up.
I'm gonna finish what I'm
Just
saying. I
wait.
don't.
Just
Hold on,
everyone,
Audrey.
wait. Let Grand finish,
I'm gonna finish
please.
what
Poot,
I'm
do
saying
you
because I
have an
was rudely
apology for
interrupted.
Andi?
So no, okay, well
Fuck
then
off,
when
Chris.
Poot is ready to give that, they can. At the end of the day, when
She
I am
turned off
saying
my mic.
Yeah,
stop,
I'm
I
waiting for
am.
Andy to come up here. I'm not going to apologize for
Stop!
Keep
doing that.
muting
Shut
and
the fuck
dropping
up.
me.
Grand is speaking.
Brady,
Shut
is
up.
it you?
No,
Please
let me
let
No,
hold
Grand
on,
Brady, is
speak.
hold
it
on,
you
hold
muting
on.
and dropping
No,
me?
no, I'm
I
muting you and
don't.
I'm
I
hold
don't
on,
know.
hold on, Brady. I can
It's not
speak for
me.
myself. I'm muting you and I'm dropping you
I did
because you
it.
keep and I didn't drop them that
It's
time.
not.
I did it.
That wasn't me.
It's not. It's not me. I am not dropping or muting
That
I
wasn't
anyone.
me
did
that
it.
time.
Blame me.
FYI,
I
Oh,
did it. I
I'm not.
always,
okay.
I'll always
I'm
do
not
it.
doing any of this shit.
Okay, so hold on, Brady. Hold on.
Holy fuck.
I
Okay.
dropped you because you were interrupting and you kept coming off mute. This is the problem I have. Y'all take this GCTRA shit to the next level. Clearly, we're all having a conversation about what was done. I already came up and spoke on Andi, and I said what was done to Andi was absolutely wrong, and that's people, and I didn't like people minimizing what was done to Andi. So now we're addressing what happened with Coffee and that young child. All I'm saying, at the end of the day, we all should agree as adults to not panel minors and not be on their panels. When we find out that they're minors, we just jump down and we just go our separate ways. That's the mature thing, responsible thing to do. To sit here and say, "Well, Coffee is a GC. She ought to be. You're supposed to be protecting women and girls." That's how you deteriorate what we're trying to fight for. At the end of the day,
We
this
don't
is on
sit here
both.
and
Stop
Shut
interrupting me, you
up.
upside down fruitcake. I'm just gonna drop you.
Not the fruitcake.
So don't understand. People don't want to get dropped, and then they want to act like an asshole, and then they get dropped. And like, well, I don't know why I was dropped. You're not being abused because anything. I'm telling you to stop interrupting me. So that's all I have to say. So leave Andy alone. Stop making it seem like Andy's out here actually doing something wrong. They're not. Andy was somebody maliciously went after Andy for no reason. That's
But
dumb.
we don't know that
But I'm gonna
because
drop.
we don't know who called the police. How do we know it was someone
That's
from
true.
TikTok? And also, I want to say something
Wait.
important real quick.
Did Grand drop by themselves?
No, I
Because
think
honestly,
someone dropped him. But I was
oh,
gonna
he
say
needs
one
to be
quick.
dropped
fucking
because he's
I
an
just want to
Christ.
hold on,
instigator.
Miss Triss, real quick. Shut up. I just want to say one quick thing. I don't think y'all are ever gonna get Coffee in here because I think Coffee deleted her account.
Oh, fuck.
Because at first I thought she blocked me because her account wasn't coming up for me. But then I looked on all my other accounts that she doesn't know I have, and her name isn't popping up. So I think she might have either deactivated her account or deleted it.
Oh, she's on my share. I tried to share it to. I shared it to her twice, but it showed up. But I don't know if it's if that'll still do that if it's deleted or not.
It might. I don't know. It's not popping up for me.
This student exists or
So
something.
that's actually like that's a shame because like I understand I would have handled it differently. Like I said, I mod for that girl, so myself I was in kind of shock when people were just like, oh, this underage person. I'm like, who is it? Someone tell me who it is so I can block them. And then as soon as they said it, I was just like, holy
I
shit,
think people were
they
going at
have me as
Coffee
a
so
mod.
hard. I feel like people were going at Coffee so hard because this is the first time she's ever really slipped up, so they're gonna go after her. It's like people
Yeah.
are like
They didn't go
waiting for
after
people to
her
slip
though.
up.
No,
Hmm?
they
Yeah,
didn't go after her.
That's how it
What
works
is that
out.
weird sound in the background?
Everyone
Coffee
make
came up and defended her.
It's the
What is
man.
that weird shit in the background? Because we've known Coffee for 4 years. We know she's not a bad person. She obviously made a mistake. If that, I haven't even talked to her, so I'm not going to believe anything until I speak with her about it and find out her side of the story. We've talked to
There's some
Andi.
there's some clips and
everyone
there's some like accounts from other
I
GCs, which is what like I've kind of come to my conclusion with. I don't inherently think that she's a bad person, but I do think that once she was told that this person was underage, that she should have immediately dropped
Yeah,
and blocked.
Yeah, and
I
I
agree with
told
that too.
Suri I told Suri to take it was posted up on Reddit
And I told, like, on the live, I was like, sorry, like, it needs to be taken down because I screenshotted it. And then I was like, I'm not putting this up because there is a minor's face in this because, like,
Suri's a
she was
shitster. That's what he does.
face. Yeah, but I was just like, you need to take that down because that is a minor. Like, I get what you're trying to do there. Like, I understand. Like, yes, it's good that you have the clip and we can see what has actually been happening and that she admits to being underage, but it needs to come down because that is a child. Exactly like people were like, oh, who's the guy in there that's saying this stuff? And I went and I screenshot it and I was like, I'm not putting this up. I'm not green screening and putting it up and showing this child's face. And then I go
Yeah.
into other lives. Hope literally had that, and I asked Hope, I'm like, take it down, please. Like, that's a minor. I get that you're talking about this, but please take that person's, like, profile off. Like, that shows this child's face. Like, there needs to be some sort of, like, a common just
Okay, I was right. Her
understanding
account
and
was taken down. Y'all had me thinking I was fucking crazy or something. Jesus.
Yeah, I don't know why I let me share it to her. I don't know.
If you try to search up her name, the only account that pops up is her Coffee Again account. So either A, she deleted it, B, like she deactivated it, or it was taken down, like, or banned or something. So I don't know.
People said that we did.
I
Sorry,
told
go ahead.
Suri to take it down, and Suri took it down. But like I said, I was messaging with pricks, and I was just like, I went into Hope's live, and I was like, can you please take that down? Like, that's a minor. Please don't have that in the background because prior to this, I didn't know, but I was like, that's a minor's full face. Like, I understand what you're doing, and you're calling out like a minor, but please just take it down because that's a child. It wasn't taken down, and I was just like, are any of us going to like? Are any of us just going to like kind of behave here, and like realize that this is not okay?
Hope has
No, I
done
don't
some
care.
questionable things and is friends with some questionable people. So
Extremely.
the fact that he's calling out someone like Coffee is just insane to me because, again, I feel like the only reason why people are coming at her this hard is because this is the first time she's ever slipped up and it's something new
Yep.
for people to talk about. It's like some people are just waiting for someone to slip up and do something fucked up so they can talk about it. That's my opinion.
Yep.
I don't think it's like
y'all just
strictly just
responded.
about coffee. I think that is because like these TRAs and stuff will do anything to pin a GC on something
Well,
or
yeah,
step
that
on
too.
something.
And
So
Trey,
they
Ahndi
kind of jump at that.
Ahndi did call for
that
violence
just
against
tried to get
Tyler
Ahndi
earlier.
kicked
True
off
in both
of
ways.
TikTok. Are you kidding me,
Hold on,
Poop?
I just called him out.
Wait, we don't have
Two
proof
seconds.
of that. Wait, we don't have proof that it was someone from TikTok, though.
Yeah.
Kahari, your age? Kahari, your age?
Yes, I am 24.
Okay, cool. I don't
That's
even know what's happening.
Esme.
My
What up,
Okay.
Esme? Long time no see,
man,
stranger.
I haven't
long
seen Esme
time,
in forever.
long time no see. I've been focused on school and refurbishing cameras.
Oh, you
The
jump back up right now.
the
Amazing.
grand the
Great
grand
time.
just gave a beautiful speech about how this shouldn't be seen as a TRA versus GC thing. Now Poot just fucking made it that again. What's the point? I mean,
No, she didn't.
yeah, you did. Like,
She
I
did.
No,
think
I can see
he
how
was
I did
about
that.
to.
Yeah, no, I get that.
So I think I think because I want to give a much more unbiased opinion because I'm on neither side now because both sides piss me off. I don't think that Coffee is inherently a bad person for what she did. I think the issue is how she responded to being called out. That makes me believe she shouldn't have a platform, not because I believe she's dangerous to children, but she clearly is irresponsible. And when faced with being wrong, she doesn't know how to handle that. And when you make a mistake, like saying a slur you shouldn't, that's like one thing. But when you platform a child or you're on a child's platform knowing that they're a child, especially when you're letting a grown man say very grooming-esque language to that child, that's not good, even if it's someone's first mistake, that's one hell of a mistake to make, you know what I mean?
But I also think it's no
completely
one's job on
understand that.
TikTok to hold anyone accountable. Like, we like everyone. Well, we're all strangers to each other. I think it's so interesting to me that people think that they have the authority to hold people accountable. One and two. Do I think this should be a GC think that they have the authority to hold people accountable? One and two. Do I think this should be a GC versus TRA thing? No. But also, it would be bad faith and disingenuous to say that this is not a GC versus TRA thing, because ultimately it is. Because I feel like if this was a TRA, y'all wouldn't be as pressed. There wouldn't be call out
Nope.
lives about it. But because it's someone that it's on our side, y'all are so quick to hop on call out lives and quote hold her accountable. Because I have never seen like any TRAs call out other TRAs. It's all
Yep.
TRAs
Oh
calling out
God, they have.
GCs. So I don't
Not
think
No,
it
they
not when
should.
have.
Andy threatened to threatened violence on all of us. No one said any shit. No one said
But
shit.
that's what I'm saying. It's fake selective outrage. Like, do I think that Coffee was wrong? Yes. I mean, I didn't see how she handled it, so I can't really speak on that portion of it.
Yeah.
But I do think that I think this is selective outrage, and I feel like people are jumping on the bandwagon to make a call out live to quote hold the GC accountable. I don't think that she should have handled.
This
No,
No, well, I'm
he
not even talking
literally
about
threatened
Ahndi. What are we
violence on
talking
all of
about?
us. What are you talking about?
Yeah, I'm not even talking about
Very
Ahndi. I'm
different.
talking about the coffee situation.
Andy threatened violence on all of us. Fool. Hello. Did y'all all fucking saw it? I'm not saying it's like it was a
I didn't even bring up
retaliation.
nothing I mentioned. Nothing I mentioned was anything to do with Ahndi. The only thing I was talking about was coffee. That's it.
So quit comparing
let
Why
them.
me
would I
just
mention Ahndi when that's not the topic of
just
conversation? Ahndhi's
just
not
go.
even
Just
here.
talk over him because there's so many people. Yeah.
I'm gonna not be interrupted. I'm not gonna be
Let
interrupted.
Miss True
So
speak.
the Ahndi is not even here. We aren't even discussing that anymore. So why are we bringing this back up?
Cool. Let Miss True speak,
Your point makes no sense.
please.
Go
Who's
ahead,
last?
noob. We don't do that. We
Right.
don't. None of us even did it, so we
I've
don't even
never
know who
doxed
did it.
anyone, so you're talking to the wrong people.
Yeah, we don't know who did it, Mr. Tris. We don't
And
know who
also,
did
you
it.
can't
No
prove
one
it
has
was
any
someone from TikTok either. So
exactly.
it could have been someone who actually knows Ahndi and maybe like yeah.
You
Well,
don't
okay.
know
For
who the fuck it
example,
was. I don't know where the fuck he lives.
if someone called the police on me, but wait, shut up. If someone called the police on me,
Martha doesn't
can
do
Miss
shit
Chris
like that.
stop interrupting? Can Miss Chris stop interrupting? Wait, Trish, real quick. If someone called the police on me, my first thought isn't, oh, it was someone from TikTok. Like, you guys are
Everyone,
so, like, y'all
just
need to
stop. No,
touch
no,
grass.
stop. This has happened. That you, I don't believe in coincidences. Okay, like to me, coincidences very fucking rare. Okay, if this has happened, like Andy has said, that they had like police there today, it obviously relates back to this. I am not stating that Poot did it because Poot does not agree with this. Poot has stated not to do this stuff. None of us agree with doxing any of that stuff. But we don't know people. I didn't say that. No, no. Oh God, no! I never
Martha
saw
does
that.
not dox people. She doesn't do that at all. I know Poot doesn't either.
Mhm.